It's time for Campbell County KAML Sports. This KAML's event is being brought to you by Bighorn Dental Clinic, Black Rock Medical Imaging, Shell Food Mart, Fisher Sand and Gravel, Powder River Dental, and the Pizza Ranch. KAML Sports is also being brought to you by Soulmates, TNT Guns and Ammo, TCRI Energy Services, Trends Furniture, White's Frontier Motors, and Gate Tech. Let's head to the press box.
And welcome at this rivalry night for some high school football, brought to you by here on 97.3 KAML FM. Chase Horsley bringing you the play-by-play call alongside here with our color analyst Derek Starkey along here. Campbell County 6-0 on the season and taking on a Thunder Basin Bolts team that is 2-4, trying to find some big wins before heading into playoffs coming up here in the next few weeks. Well, some of the other big parts is we've got another special guest with us today. We've got Johnny Mickelson joining us right now, also known as Johnny Parker for everyone that kind of rolls with him. But Johnny's joining us here in our pregame show. But guys, we look at this game. There's a lot riding into this one. Campbell County, an undefeated season, still on the line for them. But, you know, they only lost 2 games last year. That was against 2, Sheridan and Cheyenne East. Cheyenne East in the playoffs. Sheridan, obviously, in the regular season, they go on to win the championship. Now, Thunder Basin, on the other hand, still back in kind of the same similarity story that they had last year. They were 2-4 heading into the game against Campbell County last season. Now, is this the year that everything switch ups and it goes a different way? Can Thunder Basin get this job done? What are your guys' thoughts? How are you guys feeling about today's ball game?
You know, first off, I think it's just going to be a fantastic game. Great fall weather, going to be a great crowd. And I think looking at both these teams, I think every year we didn't get a good rivalry game. Obviously, the winner gets bragging rights until that next year. And I think coming into this one for Thunder, if you look at it, the Camels being undefeated, not only would this be a huge win for Thunder, kind of right the ship of their season so far, but that would just be such huge bragging rights, knocking off the undefeated Camels, kind of getting closer to playoffs. And I think for the Camels, I think trying to stay undefeated going into that big matchup next week against Sheridan, I just think carrying that momentum into the season, it's just going to be a great game for both these teams tonight.
I probably should unmute Johnny. There you go.
There we go. That was going to be my point too. Was the Camels have to really do a good job of focusing on this game and not looking ahead to Sheridan yet, because Sheridan is unbeaten and likely going to be unbeaten this week. I'm not sure who they play.
They play Cheyenne South, so they're 100% going to be unbeaten.
Cheyenne South hasn't won a game since October of 2019, so
yeah.
We can, if I were a betting man. But yeah, it's pivotal that the Camels.
If you were a betting man, you would probably put $1 million on this game into that Cheyenne.
I like the long odds.
Absolutely.
That Sheridan
takes
down South.
I wonder if that's been a point of emphasis maybe in the locker room in this week, is let's really focus on this game, because while Thunder Basin hasn't had the season that they necessarily wanted or hoped for, I don't think they're a bad football team, and obviously the Camels being favorites in this game, don't want to overlook it looking into next week for what's likely to be an undefeated matchup between the Camels and the Bronx.
Yeah, no, you definitely don't want to overlook the games. And, you know, one of the big things me and Vic were talking about earlier on his show this morning was it's going to be a game that it's Thunder Basin's to lose and it's the Camels to lose. And the reason why I say this is because you have Hadley Hudson, who's passed for 1,300 yards already this season, guys. I mean, an absolutely insane statistic. He's leading number 1 in passing, and he knows where to get the realm. Now, this is a little different from last year. Last year, he kind of focused more on the run situation. This year, he said, you know what, I've got a cannon. I'm going to use it, and that's what he's been able to do so far throughout so far this year.
I think some of that, too, comes from I got to call a game for them early in the season against Natrona. Their offensive line is pretty small, and so running the ball might not necessarily be that much of an option for them. So it makes sense why they've really had to lean on Hadley Hudson's talent as a passer this season. So that makes a lot of sense.
You know, we've got a lot of fun things to really dive in here, and some of the big storylines here. It's these seniors coming in here, rivalry game again. They want to win. They want to take down their foe. They want to have bragging rights, and so far right now, Campbell County is actually taking care of business in swim. They took care of business in volleyball now. And so you got to wonder that Thunder Basin right now, they're wanting to ride the ship and they're wanting to get into the hunt of winning a game against the rival this year.
Yeah, nothing's better than for a senior than to go out beating a rival team, especially one like the Camels being here in the same town. It's just nothing better for a senior going into their final year playing football.
And this is I'm telling you, this is going to be I think it's going to be a competitive football game. It is a winnable game for Thunder Basin. We've kind of seen the Camels offense struggle a little bit throughout the season, so if Thunder Basin can take advantage of that and put some points on the board, they absolutely have a shot in this game. I've heard some stuff throughout the week where they're kind of the why not us? Nobody's really giving them a chance. I absolutely think they have a chance.
Absolutely. And you know what the fun part about this game is? They faced off October 11th last year. It's October 10th, one day just beforehand, and so they get a face-off. It's kind of one of those situations, as we talked about. It was pretty much the same record heading into this season. I mean, a little bit 2-4 because they had it was Thunder Basin losing to Natrona, losing to Sheridan, losing to East, losing to Kelly Walsh. That one was a little bit of a shocker, but they beat Central and then they beat Rock Springs to really put that 2-4 spot. Then they face off the Campbell County team with Mason Drube, Adam Gibson, Trent Rosenau, and a company with Jack Andela on the helm as well. And they lose that one 35-7. You already know head coach Trent Pecula is really trying to take this one away here from the Camels. And Coach Garsh, a lot of things I've talked with him in the Gillette game plan was he was telling me, because I was like, you got to win this game, then you got Sheridan, you got East. How are you able to really focus on that hard of a stretch? I mean, Thunder Basin had to do it at the very beginning, but I think it's a different story when you're having to do it at the end.
I was just about to say maybe he should, Garst should call Pecula and say, hey, how do you handle those first things? Because that's a brutal stretch for Thunder Basin. 2 seasons in a row to have to start with Natrona and then Sheridan and then East. Like that's a brutal start, and the Camels get that at the end, and so it'll be interesting to see how they handle it, because last season they started the same way and went to Sheridan and kind of got the doors blown off of them. So we'll see what they've changed in the game plan and how they're going to handle it this season.
How are they going to handle it indeed? And we've got more pregame coverage coming your way. We're going to go ahead and get to our first break here of our pregame show. More coming your way. It's Thunder Basin, Campbell County Rivalry Day here at Campbell Stadium here in Gillette, Wyoming. We'll be back after this.
Craving pizza, chicken, and all your favorites in one place? Round up the crew and head to Pizza Ranch. Dig into our legendary buffet, fresh pizzas, crispy chicken, hearty sides, and our famous cactus bread.
Hooray!
After you fill your plate, hit the Fun Zone Arcade, packed with games for all ages and loads of prizes. Great food, great fun, all in one place. That's the Pizza Ranch way. Pizza Ranch. Right on in, saddle up, eat well. 1000 West 2nd Street, next to Thunder Basin 4.
Looking for your dream home or the perfect commercial space? Are you considering selling? At Signature Real Estate Group, we've got you covered. Visit us at 1211 South Douglas Highway, Suite 90 for personalized service and expert guidance. Whether you're buying, selling, or investing, our experienced team is here to make your real estate journey smooth, successful, and guide you every step of the way. Call us today at 307-670-9222 and let us help you find the perfect place to call home. Signature Real Estate Group, faith, family, and real estate.
Strands Lawn Care is more than a lawn service. We're on a mission to empower lives and enhance landscapes. We take pride in every project, big or small, because your outdoor space should be a source of joy and beauty. Every blade, every detail, every visit. We care deeply about getting it right. Check us out on our Facebook page, Strands Lawn Care, LLC, or call us at 307-682-LAWN. That's 307-682-5296. Strands Lawn Care, service with excellence.
Looking for exceptional dental care? Powder River Dental is here for you. We are a dedicated team that is committed to creating healthy, beautiful smiles. Whether it is a routine checkup, more involved dental treatments, Invisalign, or implants, our friendly professionals ensure you and your family leave with a smile. Visit us today and discover why Powder River Dental is a trusted choice in your community. Call us at 682-6655 or 682-6771 to schedule your appointment. Come visit the good guys and a gal where our patients are family.
Score big this fall with BlackRock Advanced Medical Imaging. Our state-of-the-art X-ray and MRI scans deliver crystal clear results faster than a quarterback sneak. With timely scheduling, we'll get you in and out with ease. Trust our expert team to keep you in the game with precise, detailed images and compassionate care. Visit blackrockmri.com or call 682-8228 to schedule your appointment today. BlackRock Advanced Medical Imaging, your health, our precision.
Save locally at Trends Furniture.
They give a better deal on better quality. And sell at a better price. They give a better deal on better quality. So good, you gotta say them twice.
The Mattress Center at Trends Furniture is a place you can shop in peace. Our non-commissioned sales team is here to provide outstanding service to get you a better deal on a new mattress or adjustable base to help you feel rested and energized. Trends Furniture offers payment plans on major brands like Beauty Rest mattresses. To get the best prices and a great night's sleep tonight, visit locally owned Trends Furniture at 408 South Douglas Highway.
When it comes to purchasing a new or pre-owned vehicle, White's Frontier Motors makes buying locally easy. Their lot is filled with only the best new Chevy and GMC vehicles. Or are you looking for pre-owned? White's Frontier Motors has you covered. They have a vehicle for every budget. Stop by 444 Skyline Drive or browse their inventory at whitesfrontier.com. Don't forget their $1,000 price match guarantee. White's Frontier Motors, proud supporter of our local businesses, students, and athletes. 682-8851.
Listen up, folks. It's Kelly from TNT Guns and Ammo, where we've got more gear than a tackle box at a fishing convention. Oh, wait, we're not a fishing store. But whether you're prepping for hunting season or just like the smell of gunpowder in the morning, we've got you covered. Guns, ammo, reloading equipment, you bet. And don't forget our shooting range. It's open to the public and a perfect place to dial in before your big hunt. So grab your buddies, your boots, and your best aim and come see us today at TNT Guns and Ammo. We're 5 miles east of Wyandotte on Highway 51, and we're worth the drive.
Need a quick snack or drink while you refuel? Let's check it out. Welcome to Shell Food Mart, your convenience stop for fuel and food. Our employees don't just work here. They genuinely care about you and your needs. From finding the perfect product to giving helpful advice, our team goes the extra mile every single day. Looking for something tasty? Check out our favorite snacks and cold drinks. Experience quick and easy checkout. Let's get you on your way. Shell Food Mart, where you'll find great food and friendly.
Strands Lawn Care is more than a lawn service. We're on a mission to empower lives and enhance landscapes. From weekly mowing to complete property care, our clients trust us because we treat every lawn like it's our own. Every blade, every detail, every visit. We care deeply about getting it right. Check us out on our Facebook page, Strands Lawn Care, LLC, or call us at 307-682-LAWN. That's 307-682-5296. Strands Lawn Care, service with excellence. Strands Lawn Care is more than a lawn service. We're on a mission to empower lives and enhance landscapes. Our team is committed to craftsmanship, consistency, and care, bringing out the best in every property we serve. Every blade, every detail, every visit. We care deeply about getting it right. Check us out on our Facebook page, Strands Lawn Care, LLC, or call us at 307-682-LAWN. That's 307-682-5296. Strands Lawn Care, service with excellence.
And welcome back here with more of our pregame show here as we are getting set ready to rock and roll for the Campbell County versus Thunder Basin rivalry matchup coming your way. This sports booth is presented by Fisher Sand and Gravel, 2 locations locally to serve you in Spearfish and in Newcastle. Our halftime show is presented by Helen Store and We'll Clean It Up. And there's another sponsor with that one, too. Scoreboards, White's Frontier Motors, 444 Skyline Drive, Chevrolet, and GMC. Our first down shout-outs are by Shell Food Mart. Video sponsor, TNT Guns and Ammo, 5 miles east of Wyandotte. Equipment sponsor, Gate Tech. For all your gate needs, player of the game, we're going to be looking for our TCRI Energy Services supporting our youth. The game plan, every Tuesday night, they're at Pizza Ranch every Tuesday. And then also another great sponsor, Horseman Broadcasting, a great sponsor of this broadcast as well. Once again, joining Derek Starkey along here with Johnny Mickelson, also known as Johnny Parker. We're going with our pregame show here. And, you know, guys, before we talk about some of these other matches that are kind of going around the state, this is kind of one of those times where it's a great traditional type of night. We've got pink out as well. out here. So we're also supporting breast cancer awareness. Obviously, you know, in October, it's Breast Cancer Awareness Month. And so definitely some big shoes to fill. There's also going to be we're going to be honoring someone at a halftime as well, too, today. We'll do more information on that. It's going to be super cool. And actually, the person we're going to honor is actually about to get a track meet named after him. It's going to be really cool. Going to be cool. We're going to get to talk about that a little bit later on. But what are you guys looking forward most for this game?
Well, you know, I think going back to my time watching the Bolts play Sheridan and just throughout the year, I feel like Thunder has been a very hot and cold team. They're kind of ride the waves of the momentum, you know. Watching in that Sheridan game, at times they were playing equal to, if not better than Sheridan, but they just have to stay on top of their game and I think just try to keep a lead. When their offense has been clicking and they've been able to play with a little bit of momentum, they've looked like potentially the best team in the state, but when things kind of aren't going their way, they've kind of shied away from the game at times. So I feel like if you're Thunder Basin, you want to try to keep some good momentum going throughout the game, keep it close. And I think if you're the Camels, you just have to try to maintain control of the game. Don't try to beat yourselves. Try to limit the penalties, limit the turnovers, and just kind of get through this game.
Sorry, I'm not used to having 4 crew here, so go ahead.
So I haven't seen, this is my first Camels game this season. I have not seen them yet, so I'm excited to see what they do on offense. Like I said, it seems like in some of their past games this season against Central, against not Kelly Walsh, I don't remember. I can't remember all the games off the top of my head, but they've kind of had some struggles on offense, so I'm curious to kind of see how they come out of the gate here and try to put points on the board. So that's going to be a key for the Camels. So I guess kind of the key for both teams is for Thunder Basin to stay in it, they have to keep control of the game and keep the Camels off the scoreboard. For the Camels, the exact opposite, right?
Yeah.
They have to figure out how to put points on the board early and get ahead and force Thunder Basin into being one-dimensional.
Yeah, no, and it's going to be one of those types of games where whoever, and this is one thing that head coach Trent Pecula was talking about, and I kind of mentioned to him at the Gillette game plan, was he didn't want this game to turn into a shootout. That was the whole thing, no shootout. He didn't want that, so hopefully everything can be the way that he wants it to tonight. So let's take a look at some of these games around the state. We've got East and Central. Obviously, Cheyenne Central trying to find some big wins. Right now, they've only got 2 losses on the year. I mean, they're 4-2. Do you guys think East can go into Central, get it done, move to 6-1? Or are we looking at maybe possibly one of the an upset tonight in the Central East game?
I think it could be close. I actually think that'll be a competitive football game there in Cheyenne. They're basically doing the same thing there that we're doing here tonight. I absolutely think that could be a close game. Central played the Camels tough.
Yeah.
I believe if you have the score, I think Central played Sheridan pretty tough, didn't they?
Yeah, no, it was a pretty close one for that game too.
Right,
I don't have it directly on me right now.
Yeah, so I think Central's a formidable opponent. So I absolutely think they can go in there and beat East, while at the same time East can obviously go in there and beat Central. So we'll have to keep tabs on that score. That should be a good football game.
Yeah, it should be a good one. What are your thoughts? Do you think East or Central could get it done?
You know, I think you can never really count anybody out in the rivalry game, you know. Looking at Thunder and Camel here, it's always got that big energy, and I think for Cheyenne, you got the 3 teams, you know. So I feel like just that the bragging rights among the 3 teams there in Cheyenne is just even more present than here in Gillette. But, I think maybe East gets it done, kind of adds to their win total there, but like I said, rivalry games, anything can happen.
I would assume you're correct. You know, if there was I would love to see, like, you know how DraftKings puts lines on games. I would love to see the lines on high school football games. You know, and so
be kind of fun on that one.
Yeah,
getting
absolutely.
to see what the line is for it.
Right.
So taking a look at the Central Sheridan game, it was 28-14. So yeah, it was close. I knew it was really close
I thought so.
in the mix of the game. So pretty awesome for Central. They've just been able to get things done. The band is getting ready to, they're on their way out right now, so National Anthem going to be coming here soon. We'll get that on your radio dial. As always, love getting the National Anthem on there. But taking a look at another game, it's South and Laramie this week, and it's Sheridan Rock Springs. My bad, sorry. So when you look at Laramie and South, obviously South trying to find their very first win of the year still, and also the first one since back in 2019. Can they get it done, or is Laramie too much of a problem with their QB, and they get it done tonight?
Laramie is the last team Cheyenne South beat, and it was 36-35 back in October of 2019. So that one might actually be competitive.
Yeah, definitely could be a big one. What are your thoughts before we hit to the National Anthem?
I like I kind of mentioned earlier, I like the long odds, I think let's see Cheyenne get their first win. I feel like as a kid playing on those teams, it's definitely tough when you're kind of not winning those games. And I feel like if they can kind of get some momentum early and maybe get a lead, just get that energy going, get the crowd into it, and maybe have some magic happen.
Put the underdog mask on.
Put the underdog mask. I like it. I like the underdog.
Yeah, put the underdog mask on for. It was the Eagles.
Yeah, the Eagles back in the day.
Back in 2017 when they won the Super Bowl, they were wearing them dog masks.
Yeah.
Nobody gave Nick Foles and the Eagles a chance in the Super Bowl. It's the same mentality for Cheyenne South. I do hope that they can find a win in there. That program needs a win.
How can you not root for Cheyenne South right now?
I do. Because at the end of the day, they're still children. They're still
Absolutely.
kids, and you would love to see them succeed.
I'm going to turn my microphone down. Apparently, I'm a little overmodulated, and I get a little too excited, so I'm going to turn that mic down.
Settle down, Chase.
Yeah, I mean, that's why I'm always double-checking. I'm checking all the different things, making sure video stream's still going, making sure audio stream's going. Everything sounds good today. So, again, if you do have any issues or anything, just shoot it in the comments section on the YouTube page or shoot it in the comments section on 97.3 KAML FM. Again, we are only streaming on 97.3 KAML FM on the radio and on basinsradio.com. So if you try clicking 106.7, you're not going to find it. But we have just decided to just put it on one video stream, but we're also on YouTube. Now, if you go to YouTube and you look for the playlist being Thunder Basin, Campbell County, you'll find it on both streams, though. So you've got both games on there. So I thought we were about to go to National Anthem a lot sooner, but we're still actually a little moments away from it. We got about 10 minutes or so until hopefully National Anthem. So let's take another look. Let's take the Oil Bowl. We've got a game between Kelly Walsh and Natrona County. Natrona County 3-3 so far. 1-5 is Kelly Walsh coming in. Can Kelly Walsh get the win at home against Natrona County, on the road at Natrona County? Can they get the job done?
Short answer, no. No, I don't. So we've talked about how competitive some of these other games are. I don't think that game's going to be close. We'll see if we'll see if I'm wrong, but I bet you I bet you Natrona wins that game by 4 or 5 scores.
Yeah, I feel like back to watching the Natrona play Thunder, one of those first 2 to 3 weeks of the season. Natrona, they got that real big running back, and I feel like if they can just kind of get a couple quick scores and just lead on that run game, hard to win games like that.
Have you seen some of those boys that play offensive and defensive line for Natrona? Those boys, I'm telling you,
Big.
They look like they've gone through a divorce and paid off 2 mortgages. Like, those are full-grown adults out there on the field for Natrona. So
yeah,
it has nothing to do with what Kelly Walsh can and can't do. It just has everything to do with how big and physical Natrona is.
No, absolutely. I feel like looking at some of the different teams I've had the pleasure of watching this year, whether it be Camels, Thunder, Sheridan, Natrona, I feel like is the one that definitely stood out to have that size advantage so far.
And one of the other big things is you have a head coach in Steve Harshman, who has been the Natrona coach, who has been the longest winningest head coach in Wyoming history. I mean, he's just a dog, man. Like, he's just so good. If he's not already in the Hall of Fame for Wyoming football, because I don't know if you can be in it while you're still coaching, but he will be a first ballot Hall of Famer when when he decides he's all said and done. You know what the other crazy part? He's also a part of a political. I think he's like a congressman, senator. I think it's congressman, but he's also part of that crew. So that's that one's kind of fun, kind of trying to balance football and politicalness.
Yeah, go ahead and fact check us, but I'm fairly certain he's already in the Hall of Fame. Somebody fact check us in the YouTube comments, but I'm fairly certain he is.
I think he is too, because that was the last thing I think I read is that he was already in it, but I just...
Which is deserved.
Yeah, it's 100% deserved.
Multiple state championships.
Yeah.
They're competitive every season. Absolutely.
So, all right, let's dive to another game. Let's go to Sheridan and Rock Springs. Game is at Rock Springs. It's at the Rock. It normally is a really windy game out there. Does Sheridan come away with the win against Rock Springs? Rock Springs fell 37-0 against Thunder Basin last week, and it just didn't feel like anything was going right for the Rock. So can the Tigers get it done, or will it be a wrap show for the Sheridan Broncs?
I feel like you got to go with Sheridan until somebody can knock them off. I feel like just with the dominance that they've showed over the past several years, but even the short time that I've been here watching Wyoming high school football, you can't really count Sheridan out until somebody proves that they can beat them.
I'm getting out my DraftKings right now, and I'm taking Sheridan by 28, 35, whatever the possible line would be.
Yeah.
Unfortunately for Rock Springs, I just don't think they have what it takes. I don't know if anybody in the state has what it takes to defeat
I don't know
Sheridan
either.
Right now.
I mean, Sheridan is just so good. I mean, and when you really look at that football program, I mean, it has just been built from the bottom up. I mean, this team, I mean, obviously is undefeated. They haven't lost a game in what now? I think it's like 55, 56, somewhere around there. Thunder Basin's coming out of the other right side. There's some boos from the Camels, obviously. You would get that. But
I believe they're getting into their holiday spirit, Chase. Trying to say hi to the ghosts.
Yeah. Say hi to the ghost. I love it.
So, to your point on Sheridan, they have a top 10 winning streak in the country right now in high school football.
Yeah.
Quite a few years ago, I think 2018, 2019, Don Julian, the head coach at Sheridan, retired. And that's another Hall of Fame guy. And I thought, maybe they'll come back to the pack a little bit. They've probably been better, which is insane. So that's a well-oiled machine year in and year out. They just reload every time. And what's crazy is in the 4A class, they're 9th or 10th in enrollment. So it's not based off of numbers. It's 100% based off of coaching and how they develop their program.
Yeah, no, it's 100% based off coaching. I mean, you look at a team that has been able to reload year in, year out, and that has been Sheridan. They've just been able to get it done, and so I think it just keeps getting built left and right. And I thought we were about to get to the national anthem. Looks like we're still going to be rocking here. So
the poor band has been standing there
for a minute. Yeah, the poor band's just been kind of chilling.
They're working on their isometric strengthening of their muscles there. But kind of going to Sheridan, one last thing I want to say about that game is I feel like when you look at Sheridan, the one thing that they've been able to do, I think, better than anybody in the state is just be adaptable. I feel like when we were talking about that game against the Thunder Basin here earlier in the year, we were talking about that dominant running game that Sheridan had last year and how they were just able to run the ball on anybody. And it seemed like they came out of that game throwing the ball 2 out of 3 times. They were chucking the ball all over the place, and it was kind of a shock. We kept mentioning it during the game. It's like, man, for all the hype we were giving their run game, they showed that they can go out there and pass the ball when they need to. So I feel like just being able to adapt to their personnel and to be able to change their offense depending on how the flow of the game goes, it's just another reason why Sheridan has just had the dominance that they've had the past couple of years.
And like we said, that's the coaching. That's them being able to adapt to any situation. Here comes the Camels
the
fight song.
And here come the Campbell County Camels coming here. So we've got rivalry matchup coming your way. National anthem going to be coming here soon. Throw that national anthem on there. We're through the... Got the audio on there for you guys, but got my friends over here. What the fun part is about working in radio, you get to meet so many different cool people. One, obviously getting to meet Johnny, and then meeting Derek, and then meeting all the different sponsors that I've worked with throughout the year and stuff, based on them coming up doing like ad reads or doing a whole bunch of other different things. It's just really cool getting to meet so many cool people. Like, it's awesome. I love it.
Yeah, I've gotten to. I've met all of the sports directors. I was here for Chris Brentel, and then I was here for Colton Tobias, and then I was here for Ian McClintock, and now I'm here with Chase. I've gotten to meet a lot of people and make a lot of friends. Yeah. So I agree with you, Chase.
So now you're here with me, and hopefully you like me a little bit. But.
No, terrible. I don't even know why I'm here.
Yeah, I don't know
What's your name again?
What's your name again?
Exactly.
Can't stand him.
Yeah, I know. Just not a fun person. So we've got National Anthem going to be coming your way here right now. As National Anthem for Thunder Basin and Campbell County, they're still talking this one out. And now we will go to the National Anthem coming your way again here on 97.3 KAML FM. Here also on basinsradio.com. You can watch live and also go on YouTube at Basin's Sports Network. National Anthem. Is your National Anthem here as we will go ahead and take a quick timeout. When we come back, we're going to go over your quick keys to the game here for the Rivalry Day Battle of Gillette coming your way after this.
Craving pizza, chicken, and all your favorites in one place? Round up the crew and head to Pizza Ranch. Dig into our legendary buffet. Fresh pizzas, crispy chicken, hearty sides, and our famous cactus bread.
Hooray!
After you fill your plate, hit the Fun Zone Arcade. Packed with games for all ages and loads of prizes. Great food, great fun, all in one place. That's the Pizza Ranch way. Pizza Ranch. Right on in. Saddle up. Eat well. 1000 West 2nd Street next to Thunder Basin 4.
Looking for your dream home or the perfect commercial space? Are you considering selling? At Signature Real Estate Group, we've got you covered. Visit us at 1211 South Douglas Highway, Suite 90 for personalized service and expert guidance. Whether you're buying, selling, or investing, our experienced team is here to make your real estate journey smooth, successful, and guide you every step of the way. Call us today at 307-670-9222 and let us help you find the perfect place to call home. Signature Real Estate Group, faith, family, and real estate.
Well, it is time for some high school football here on 97.3 KAML FM. Chase the Horseman, Horsley, bringing you the call alongside here with Derek Starkey. And before we get ready for the kickoff here, Derek, real fast, what are your quick keys to the game here for Thunder Basin and Campbell County? Johnny Mickelson's going to be running stats for us today.
You know, I think if you're Thunder, you got to find some footing in the ground game. I feel like Thunder, they're able to hit some of those deep shots when they need to, and their passing offense is good. But I feel like if they can find some good yards on the ground tonight, I feel like that's going to be huge for them. And I feel like limiting turnovers, the past couple games I've seen of Thunder, turnovers and penalties have been the big game changer and the big equalizer. So if they can eliminate the penalties and they can have some good luck in the run game tonight, I feel like that's going to be the key to the victory for them.
Good luck in the run game as we get ready to kick this football off. Diego Beza is getting ready to kick this one off here for Thunder Basin. Back to receive the kick is right now Draven Vandam, there's been a couple injuries on Campbell County so far this season, which Ethan Masteller, he is out for this week as well. Hopefully he will be back at some point this season. But right now he is still out of the football game. Draven Vandam getting ready to receive this kick off as well with Cohen Metler.
Who's ready for some Friday night football, baby? Woo!
Friday Night Lights, Battle of the Gillette is kicked underway, and it's going to be a booming kick out of the end zone. So the touchback starts off here, and the Campbell County Camels going to start leading this one off. Here are your starters today. Wide receiver at the R is going to be Trayvon Vandam. Jackson Cerna, left tackle. Left guard, Aiden Huddleston. Center, Connor Stevens. Right guard, Dylan Walker. Right tackle, Matthew Shutt. Dane Wasson, wide receiver at the X. James Hahn, running back. Coulter Lang, your QB. Jack Andella sitting there at your tight end. So you got Coulter Lang, trips over to his right side, going to get the ball, fake the handoff, play action pass. He rolls out to his right, having some trouble. Now he cuts to his left, still cuts past one more, drives quickly, and he'll go down. And he'll finally get brought down. Coulter Lang not able to get anywhere. A whole slew of Thunder Basin Bolt defenders all over him quickly.
Yeah, you know, the Bolts defensive end did a good job of jumping up and getting in that passing lane there and kind of shut down that play from the start.
So we're going to get the ball here. He's James Hahn. He'll go up the middle, and he'll gain a few yards on the play.
Let's go, Camels! Come on!
Third down and 9 upcoming. Going to get the balls. He hands it off over to James Hahn. Tries to cut back to his left side, and he'll be smacked down back to the line of scrimmage. Gain of nothing. Fourth down.
You know, that's about as good of a drive as you can ask for Thunder there on defense. Deferring the ball, getting the ball back in the second half, and forcing a 3-and-out in the first drive, that's huge.
A big play there here for Thunder Basin's defense. And now we've got coming in to get this punt return, Blake Edwards back to receive it. It's a high booming punt, and that ball's going to go out of bounds. So that was not where I thought it was going to end up going. I mean, he was punting all the
got
way back
about
at like the
maybe 15, 20 yards on that punt. Maybe kind of went off his foot a little bit weird.
Yeah.
Maybe kicking into the wind. But like I said, this is probably about the best start you can ask for if you're a Thunder Basin football fan.
So Thunder Basin coming into this football game, as we talked about, 2-4. They're first in passing offense, and they're 8th in rushing. Defensively, they're not the best. They're one of the bottom teams in the state of Wyoming. But that just proved they just got a 3-and-out for the Camels to start off this ball game. We've got 4 wide out set. Going to get the ball. Here's Hadley Hudson. Steps back at the 50. Steps, cuts. Now he'll take off. There's a flag flies. Back down to the 45. Cuts to the 40. Gets on his feet. He'll finally get brought down around that, say, 40, or excuse me, the 36, 37-yard line, but that's going to be coming back.
Looks like we got some pink laundry tonight on the football field.
Yeah, I got a lot of pink laundry on the football field. And then will be a holding call. We got the mascot out here tonight as well. Camels bringing in, actually, that looks like it's the Humphrey Camel.
It appears to be the Humphreys Camel indeed.
So it's a night game here. A 7 o'clock kickoff, the second 7 o'clock kickoff this football season for either the Camels or the Bolts. As he's going to get the ball is Hudson. He'll take it right up the middle, and he'll get to about the other side of the 50 out to the 49-yard line. A gain of about 4 on the play, and that's going to bring up here with second down. So the first play of first down turned it in all the way from a holding call, so that pushed him back 10 yards off the play. And that's not where the Thunder Basin Bolts wanted to start off. One of the big keys here for Camels and the Bolts was penalties in this game. They really had to focus on that one.
Yeah, I feel like that's going to be another huge battle to watch. Same as the turnover battle is who can get out of this game the cleanest.
Trips to the right side, play action pass. Hudson, he's going to throw it out deep. Out to his other man, and the pass is going to be incomplete. Pass was intended to Garrett Brewer. He had a step, but pass just overthrown. And now that's going to bring up third down.
Yeah, you know, if I had to take a guess, I have a feeling the refs are going to be letting these wide receivers in these corners play a little bit of hand fighting tonight. I feel like they might not be quick to throw any flags for offensive or defensive pass interference.
Yeah, that's going to be one of the big things. You know, one of the big things we kind of talked about is it's third down and long to go. Four-wide outlook again here for Hudson. Gets the ball, steps back. He looks, now he chucks his feet, fires. The pass is just going to be batted up in the air, and it'll go incomplete. Great defensive stop here for Campbell County. It's Gunner Strites. Haven't gotten to call his name in a couple of weeks, but he comes away with a big play, and it's fourth down, and Thunder Basin looking like they're going to have to punt the football in their Campbell territory.
Yeah, you know, it looks like they might be going for it here.
Hudson also does a quick kick as well, so we'll kind of see how this one goes.
Yeah.
And goes in motion. Hudson will take his steps back, and the quick kick does go. It's a booming quick kick. That ball's going to bounce at the 10 and will take a camel bounce to the end zone, so ball will be spotted at the 25-yard line.
Yeah, you know, I feel like if you're a Camel fan, that's a little bit of a sigh of relief, you know, going 3 and out there, and then Thunder getting the ball back in a short field with the punt, but just that holding penalty, man. Penalties are going to be the great equalizer in this game.
Yeah, it's going to be a big equalizer in this one, and we're going to see how it plays out. Both teams' first drives have ended in punts. And here on a Saturday night, it is Breast Cancer Awareness Night. Coulter Lang ball. Throws it out over to his man. He'll catch it out towards the 25-yard line. Gain of about 6 or 7 on the play. Pass was caught by James Hahn. 9:02 left to go here in the first quarter. Both teams have punted the football on drives number 1.
A little bit of trickery here, run up the middle
Trickery up the middle, and he will gain the first down. First down of the ball game goes to the Camels. It's 8:56 left to go, and the first down presented by Shell Food Mart.
I'd like to mention here, just both stands here at Camel Stadium completely full. Have an amazing crowd here tonight. People are standing up against the fencing here on the side of the field. It is a packed house.
I love it when it's packed like this. It makes it so much fun.
Yes, it does.
Coulter Lang trying to put a man in motion. Coulter Lang gets the ball, steps back. Now he's going to cut through the pocket. He's down. Coming away with a big tackle for Thunder Basin. Lost my number here.
Yeah, great defensive play there by the defensive line to prevent them from scrambling out and getting any extra yards.
Yeah, I was trying to give him a shout out, but just completely lost his number. Coulter Lang, he's going to step back. He fires, passes, almost intercepted by Timer Olsen for Thunder Basin, and it's going to bring up third down. So after the trickery play of getting a first down, there is a flag on the play, though, and this ball may actually be going back a little bit further. And so Campbell County and Thunder Basin looking like they're both going to start off with penalties. We'll see what the call is.
Holding on the offense, number 73, the 10-yard penalty, still second down.
And that one hurts.
Yeah, no, that was right about the goal line, too, so that's going to bring him back all the way to about the 15-yard line.
And that's not what you want.
No, it is not.
That's one of those plays that you want to
draw up the middle, number 9.
One away, draw up the middle. James Hahn, he's working past the 30, and he gains quite a bit of yards back. So he'll gain him about 5 on the play. That's going to bring up third down and about 10 again. So it was around 2nd and 15, just based off where it was spotted at.
Pretty much.
Really, it was around 2nd and 20, but he gains pretty much all that back, and it's back to third down at 10.
Yeah, he did a good job there, making a few of those Bolts defenders miss. You get those extra yards, get them back to the 3rd and 10.
Third down at 10. Twins to the left. Going to get the ball. Rolls, fires, passes, going to be way over the head Pass was intended over to Ethan Masteller, so Ethan is back into the ball game. So that's a big one to have him back. So it was the conversations where when I was talking with Garza, it didn't look like he would be back.
Yeah, back-to-back punting drives here for both of these teams. A big defensive game to start this one out.
Yeah, so Ethan Masteller coming away with a big play, but just couldn't come down with a catch, and that punt is going to go down. And Thunder Basin thought they were going to be able to get a quick catch off the bounce, and not able to get it, as that ball will roll all the way down to KAML territory, or to their own territory. Ball is going to be spotted around the 22-23 yard line. Once again, I want to thank all great sponsors here for Thunder Basin and Campbell County Athletics throughout this football season. Gate Tech, TCRI Energy Services. We also want to give a shout out to Strands Lawn Care, who will be our halftime show. Helen's Store was, and we'll clean it up, was our pregame show today. Indoor yard sale, secondhand. Also here in the Fisher Santa Gravel Sports Radio booth. 6:53 left to go here in the first quarter. Hudson's going to get the ball, hand the football off over to the Coom. He'll go up the middle, and he'll gain of about 6 or 7 on the play. It's going to bring up second down. A good run here for Thunder Basin.
Yeah, you know, hopefully they can get that ground game going. Like I mentioned in the pregame show, that's going to be huge for their offense tonight, is trying to keep the defense honest here for the Camels and not make that a one-dimensional offense.
Trying to not make it one-dimensional, trying to draw the Camels offside. I believe they did. And so that's going to be an encroachment or offside. Doesn't matter. It's 5 yards. And it looks like it will go against the Camels. Jack Andella is going to come out of the ballgame. So Jack Andella was the one that ended up jumping. And coming in here for him is number 53, Lucas Belfons, or fans coming in. Gotten to talk with both of them throughout this year. Really good players. Jack Andella, a good basketball player. He's going to get the ball. That ball's loose. And Campbell County may have the football at the 30-round yard line. Another flag flies right there at the end. And another one flies. The ball does come loose.
Is going to be getting this one.
And I think Thunder Basin did somehow come up with the football. But there are flags everywhere. There are going to be some unsportsmanlike conducts. The question is, are they going to be on both sides and false start?
Ball was recovered by Thunder Basin. After the play, personal foul, late hit, number 54 on the offense. It's a 15-yard penalty, still second down.
So Thunder Basin did recover the football, but it turns into personal fouls. And those, again, were things that we talked about in the pregame show. It was things we talked about in the Gillette game plan show with these coaches saying penalties are been the killers. And now Thunder Basin is a long way from a first down. Hudson gets the ball, steps back, still trying to find and trembles his feet. He's looking now. He rolls out to his right side, past to the 10, to the 15, to the 20. He'll finally get brought down around the 20-yard line.
Yeah, you know, I feel like especially coming into this game for both these teams, tension's a little high. Nothing diving on a fumble. Maybe somebody thought somebody hit somebody a little late or jumped on the pile a little too hard, and that's all it takes to get a quick 15 yards.
Quick 15, 5:47 left to go here in the first quarter. It's been penalties after penalties. It's been 2 straight punts for both teams. No one has really been able to get an offense going, which we knew this game was going to be a very defensive and heavy. If the offense was rolling, then this game was going to get quite interesting in those regards. We do have another flag on the play.
Personal foul, 58 on white, 53 on purple. Those fouls will offset, third down.
So another personal foul situation, and you got to remember, this is rivalry game. This is a game that both teams do not like each other. They'll become friends after this game, but right now they want this win. They want to bring home the rival battle of Gillette home.
Yeah, nothing like having those bragging rights till this time next year.
So here we go. We've got trips over towards his left side. And looks like we've got one sitting over to his right. Hadley Hudson in the backfield. Looks like Jacob Whip right beside him. Also, looks like Sig Powell or Julian Link. Looks like Sig Powell right beside. And now they're going to move out just a little bit. So they're going to change the formation here. So now we've got a trip slide. One sitting over to his left. He's going to send Blake Edwards into motion. Now here comes Hudson. He's driving around through the pocket. He's down. He's not able to get anywhere. He was trying to cut right back up the middle, but Campbell County able to pressure the D and not allow him to go anywhere, as it is a big tackle by Christian Hefner, and he has just been getting things done. Hefner, excuse me. And he's been a threat so far for the Camels throughout this football season.
Yeah, you know, I feel like the Thunder Basin Bullets were trying to run a little bit of a delayed, like, wide receiver screen there, which it looked like it might have been open, but I just don't think Hadley Hudson was able to locate that wide receiver before trying to scramble on that play there.
It's going to get the ball and kicks it. It's going to be a high booming kick. And Draven Vandom's going to pick it up right there at the 30-35. Gets down to the 40-yard line. And it's going to get brought down there. So we do apologize right now. We're trying to get this stream quality a little bit better right now. It's just night games, and so it makes it a little bit harder on the camera. I do see the messages on the Facebook. So when we do get to a timeout or something, we will. I will work on trying to make it a bit better for you guys, so it's not looking so hazily. 4:29 left to go. First down at 10. Yeah, we might just have to white balance it here in a little bit. You can't dark balance it, Derek.
Well, it never hurts to try.
Well, yeah, we'll stick a piece of paper here in a second. Two to the right side, one to his left. Coulter Lang in the back with James Hahn. Going to get the ball. He'll take it. It's design QB run. He'll go up the middle, gain of maybe a yard, and that's it.
Yeah, the Bolts defensive ends, they're doing a good job of trying to stay disciplined, stay home, and read that quarterback draw there to perfection, and was able to get a tackle for a short game to a tackle for loss.
If you guys have any ideas on the camera settings, let us know, because we will try and get those fixed as humanly possible.
Or if you have a spare camera, feel free to bring it on up here, donate it to us, and we'll try that one.
One to the left side. He's going to get the ball. Rolls, and here comes Zayden Ross, and he'll get knocked down. Gain of a 1.
Yeah, it looks like the crowd calling for a face mask there. Looks like Bolts might have got away with that one, but I think they might also got away with a bit of a block in the back there. So yeah, we'll call that a wash.
Yeah, I got a little bit of a wash there. 3:15 left to go here in the first quarter.
Been a defensive first quarter here to a game that we thought could either be just like how it is right now, or maybe turn into a little bit of a shootout. There's a lot of game left, but been a great game this so far.
Yeah, been a great game indeed, and now we've got one. Kind of trips over towards the left side, one sitting over to his right, and Lang's going to get the ball. He steps back from his green Nikes, rolls back to the 45, cuts out to the 50, and he'll finally get brought down. A good tackle for Thunder Basin, Garrett Brewer.
Going to be about 4th and 2 to 3 right here. What do you think? The offense stays on the field here and goes for
absolutely. 4th down at 2. This is kind of a situation where you want to go for it.
Yeah,
so
right
Campbell's probably going to go for it here. 2 to the right, 1 to his left. Masteller out to his right side, and I think the Camels jumped off sides, and that's going to be a false start. So now I think you go to a punt situation.
Yeah, you know, you kind of had that odds are in your favor there, 4th and 2 short with the line and the running backs that the Camels have here. But back up an extra 5 yards, and the punt team's coming out, Chase.
Yeah, punt team's coming out as well, and that's exactly what we thought would happen. I mean, when you kind of set up a spot where you have a good situation of getting a 4th down, your first 4th down of the game, and it just ends up not working out. As that's going to be a high punt, just a high punt. That ball's going to bounce to the 40, and James Hahn will pick it up there. So that's going to put them where it's excellent field position again here for Thunder Basin. Both teams have not taken any timeouts yet, as we've still got a 0-0 ball game. 1:55 left to go. As it's anything.
Yeah, I feel like this game's going to come down to who can ever just capitalize on these punts so far in this game.
Yeah, that's going to be one of the big factors here in this one. 1:55 left to go here in the first.
Let's go deep!
Back out here with Hadley Hudson, twits to his left. Xander Kuma is going to get a direct snap, it looked like. Goes right back up to the 40, and he's going to finally get all the way brought down. Xander Kuma, he has been a very speedy, powerful guy this football season. He's come away with a couple big runs. Just cannot get the rushing game going here tonight against the Camels. Again, we talked about it. This is a team that is 8th in rushing, but they've just been able to figure out ways to get the rush game when they do. Like, when they are able to get the rush game going, they're rolling.
Yeah, no, if they can have success in the ground game, I feel like it just opens up that offense that they want to run so much more. And I feel like for them, maybe instead of trying to run it in between the tackles, maybe try and get to the outside, use some of that speed you have to then maybe cut back inside against these Camels defensive linemen here.
Double still left. Here's Hadley Hudson. He rolls back out to his right side. He looks. He finds a man. Xander Coom at the 50, and he'll get the first down. Brought to you by Shell Food Mart. Hadley Hudson, he just had to scramble out of the pocket, and he was able to find his man wide open, was Coom.
Yeah, you know, Hudson there doing a great job of not panicking under the pressure, rolling outside of the pocket, keeping his eyes downfield. He's been great at that all year, so great way to pick up a first down there.
You know, great awareness as here comes Hudson. He's going to hand the ball off over to Coom. Coom goes right up the middle.
Mikey!
Yes, we have a mic down there. And
I've seen people down here.
we got a little kid speaking into the mic. We love it. It's fun. We got about 24 seconds until we get back. Here in the first half still, Camels trying to, they go? I think they're going to
give
call
it to him.
That was close because
late flag.
It was a very late flag. Going to wonder if this may be a false start or an offsides. I didn't really see anything move, but they're going to call it an encroachment. And this one is going to be on the Camels again. So another penalty that cost them again. Number 53, Lucas Belfont. And these are seniors. These are players that, when you really look at this football team, those are the guys that you really lean on and lean to in these key situations. 2 to the right side, 1 to his left. Hudson with the ball. He's going to take it right up the middle, and he's close for a first down. He's going to be a yard shy. He's going to bring up third down. We've got about 9 seconds remaining here in the first quarter, and I believe that's going to take it to the second. It is 0-0 here at the end of one. It's Camels nothing, Thunder Basin nothing. We'll be back here with more of Campbell County and Thunder Basin Battle of Gillette on your radio dial and on basinsradio.com and on YouTube, Basin's Sports Network. We'll be back after this.
Craving pizza, chicken, and all your favorites in one place? Round up the crew and head to Pizza Ranch. Dig into our legendary buffet, fresh pizzas, crispy chicken, hearty sides, and our famous cactus bread.
Hooray!
After you fill your plate, hit the Fun Zone Arcade, packed with games for all ages and loads of prizes. Great food, great fun, all in one place. That's the Pizza Ranch way. Pizza Ranch. Right on in. Saddle up. Eat well. 1000 West 2nd Street next to Thunder Basin 4.
Looking for your dream home or the perfect commercial space? Are you considering selling? At Signature Real Estate Group, we've got you covered. Visit us at 1211 South Douglas Highway, Suite 90 for personalized service and expert guidance. Whether you're buying, selling, or investing, our experienced team is here to make your real estate journey smooth, successful, and guide you every step of the way. Call us today at 307-670-9222 and let us help you find the perfect place to call home. Signature Real Estate Group, faith, family, and real estate.
Strand's Lawn Care is more than a lawn service. We're on a mission to empower lives and enhance landscapes. We take pride in every project, big or small.
And welcome back to more Campbell County football here on 97.3 KAML FM. Chase Horsley and Derek Starkey bringing you the call. Hopefully that's a little bit better for you guys. I just had to do a quick fix. And then I don't know why my commercials started messing up too. All the fun things. It's flipped out. It's short coming your way.
Surprised you're not bringing out a measurement here with how close this is. But I can see maybe a bit of a tush-push situation here for the Bolts.
Definitely a tush-push situation. It's going to get the snap in. He's going to go up the middle, and that's going to be an easy first down here for Thunder Basin. Easy.
Yeah, Thunder Basin doing a good job of kind of sticking with the ground game, not really getting that big explosive play on the ground, but they're kind of grinding out those yards, moving the sticks, and that's all you can really ask for. This has been the most successful drive of either team so far this game.
Yeah, it's definitely been a solid drive here for the Bolts. Hudson still waiting. Two to the left side, two sitting over to his right. Coombe right beside. Forward outlook, gonna get the ball, steps up, fires, passes, caught over to Taven Young. And he's going to get it all the way down to the 25-yard line. Taven Young getting it done. And that's a big first down presented by the Shell Food Mart.
Yeah, Hudson doing a great job there, kind of running that RPO system, throwing the ball down the middle of the field. I think that's going to be another key, is making sure that the Bolts are targeting that middle of the field, not trying to just work the sidelines. That's, again, something that's just going to make the Camels defense going to have to cover all the field here.
So here we go. Hudson's going to get the ball, and now it's a plant or
reverse
coming your way.
Camels
and not going to be able to get anything else. Blake Edwards. I just couldn't come up with words. I don't know why I couldn't come up with, it's a reverse coming your way.
Words are hard, Chase. It's okay.
Words are very hard sometimes.
Yeah, the defensive end there for the Camels doing a great job of staying disciplined and kind of working that tackle back, preventing that wide receiver from really cutting it up field. But we got about a 2nd and 13 here. Not terrible.
Second down at 13 coming here. Next stoppage, I'm going to try to fix this up again for you guys. Going to get the ball. Here's Hudson. Going to roll. Goes right up the middle. He'll dive. And he'll get a little bit more. You guys will not have video for a second. But I try and get this fixed up real fast.
Yeah, kind of a good play call there to kind of get a couple of it back, make it into 3rd and manageable here for the Bolts. Like to see them maybe target that outside of the field. They really haven't tried to hit any of those comeback routes they've been so good at during the season so far here. Trips to the left, one to the right here. Trying to play adjustments here before the snap. In field goal position regardless here, but let's see if the Bolts can capitalize and get the first touchdown of the game here.
Yeah, trying to find that first touchdown.
Gonna need to hurry up here.
Got to get it hurried. Going to get the ball. Here's Hadley Hudson. He rolls back out over towards his right side. They're trying to find a hold, and he's going to finally get brought down. Nothing going.
Yeah, I think he kind of bailed off that read just a little bit early there. Looks like he had number 3 coming across from that right side across the middle open, but just not able to stick in the pocket there long enough. That Camel defense putting pressure on him.
That's any better for you guys.
Looks like the Bolts offense staying on the field here, trying to go for 6.
Here's Hudson. He's going to roll back. Ooh, that made it way worse. Going to get the ball. He fires. Pass is going to be incomplete.
Yeah, had the right play and the right read, but just unable to come down with that catch.
And the Campbell County offense will take over after the 4th down stop.
Yeah, with the wind here, you'd think just maybe kick a field goal there sitting there at the 25-yard line, but it's been really windy here today, probably 18 to 20-mile-an-hour winds all day, so unless you're kicking a PAT, field goals might not be as easy to come by tonight.
Yeah, might be the case.
Trips to the right, one motioning over to the left side here. Dropping back to pass. Pass complete to number 1 here for the Camels. We're about 5 yards here, bringing up 2nd and 5.
He's going to get the ball, and he's going to go right up the middle. Nothing really going there.
Going to be close to a first down. Let's see if they give it to him. They've been very effective here so far in these 3rd and short situations, but had some penalties so far, whether it be a false start or a holding call. So let's see if the Camels can keep the laundry in the pocket of the refs here on this 3rd and short.
Definitely, that's kind of the goal here.
Shout out to Chase, our producer, sports broadcaster, IT man, do-it-all guy. Trying to get you guys the best video quality you can here, folks. Got them back.
He's going to get the ball
to the left.
Coulter Lang gets it all the way down. And that's going to pick up a first down. Yeah, I tried putting autofocus on, and then it likes to go up and down, so. First down at 10.
A little bit of a hurry up here coming from the Camels.
And
direct
it's going to be a direct
Hahn.
Goes up the middle. And he'll gain of about maybe 2 or 3 on the play.
I feel like on offense here, both teams maybe trying to feel a sense of urgency. Nobody's scoring yet. Let's see if that potentially leads to any turnovers here on both sides of both teams here. Not on both sides of the ball, but very defensive heavy game here for both of these teams. Trips out to his right, one to the left.
Coulter Lang's going to fire deep, and that pass is going to be incomplete.
Yeah, overthrew him there by about 5 to 10 yards, but long throw.
A special shout out to JM Drywall tonight for sponsoring the end zones. Again, thanks.
The light is really kind of messing things up.
End zones tonight.
About a 3rd and 6 for the Camels here, lining up. 2 to the right, 2 to the left here.
Coulter Lang, he's going to take a snap. Now he's going to take it right up the middle. He's going to make a man miss. Push one more up. And he'll gain of about 3-4 on the play. Going to bring up 4th down, and with 6:25 left to go, it's a 4th and 2. Both teams still have not been able to get anything going here on the football field. It's been zeros across the board.
Yeah, I think Camels probably going back to that play they had earlier before the false start on offense. Let's see what they can draw up here to potentially get a new set of downs.
Doubles to the right side, one to his left. Coulter gonna fire. Pass is caught to Ethan Masteller. He's trying to push, trying to get the first down. Will he get it? And I don't think he did. There's one line judge that's right there by the first down marker, but I think Thunder Basin just pulled off another big stop. And now both teams, Thunder Basin and the Camels, have now pulled off stops.
Let's see what the White Hat says here. Potentially going to bring out the sticks for a measurement.
It's going to be close.
It's going to be very close. I think they might have gave them a very generous spot there. Looked like he might have been short by about a half a yard, but a little hard to tell up here in the press box here, Chase.
Yeah, a little hard to tell up here where, if you were wondering why the black screens were there again, I was trying to get you guys better video quality, but it's still super, super bright. And Thunder Basin is going to get the turnover.
Wow, the Thunder Basin sideline is just going nuts. Their defense has been playing phenomenal so far in this game.
Man.
This is some of that momentum I was talking about in the pregame. Thunder Basin kind of hanging around, getting some stops on offense. If they can put a score up here before the half, going into halftime, that would be huge.
Yeah, it could definitely be huge coming in here.
Trips to the right, 2 to the left.
Here's Hudson. Gives him the ball back out over towards the right side, and he'll gain all the way back out to the 40-yard line. Brewer on the run. A good jet sweep.
Yeah, got to make sure he's holding on to that ball, though. Looked like there could have been a potential fumble there in that play.
Yeah, the jet sweeps are always kind of one of the fun things about it, is because it kind of feels like sometimes it's just very hard.
Yeah, well, the thought process, you get the ball in the hands of your most athletic guys on the football field, but it's definitely a boom or bust type of play.
Hudson, play action pass, fires it, Tavin Young, and the pass is going to fall incomplete. He had a man off of a nice slant route, just couldn't follow him.
Yeah, I know, had him wide open there for a first down and potentially more, but just ball a little behind him. Lucky it didn't get picked off there. Defender was in the area. Bring up about a 3rd and 5 to go here for the Thunder Basin. Big play here for the Bolts.
Big play indeed. Again, we will do everything we can during halftime to get this stream nice and clean. Gonna get the ball. Hudson, that ball's gonna be tipped up in the air and almost picked off by the Camels. But he just couldn't come down with it. A big miscue.
He had a wide receiver open there to the left in the flat. I think maybe just getting a little locked into that read, trying to throw it right at the sticks there, but had an opportunity, but just another drop here for the Bolts. Unfortunate. Had one earlier towards the end of that first half there down in the red zone, and let's see if the Bolts decide to punt it here, if they want to go for it. Their defense has been playing lights out, so could see, but looks like they're going to be punting the ball here.
Yeah. I mean, you kind of gotten into a situation now where both teams haven't had any offense. And we've got our first time out of the ball game, and it's going to go out to Campbell County. It's 4th down and about a few. I mean, never know. Fake punt, that type of situation.
Well, if that was a fake punt, Campbell had a gunner wide open on the left sideline there. Yeah. There was nobody within 5 yards of him. So smart timeout there by the Camels to prevent a potential first down.
Yeah, absolutely. 5:05 left to go here in the second quarter. It's all tied here at 0s. Battle of Gillette. We'll be back after this. Actually, we'll keep it here because Thunder Basin's coming out their timeout pretty quick. But there's 5:05 left to go. Both teams have not been able to get anything offensively going the way that you would kind of want in this situation, right? So you've got 4th and 4. You've got a punter coming on, trying to punt this one away, trying to be a big spot here. But all the punts so far, besides Hadley Hudson's, have really just gone straight up. This wind has been kind of brutal as well.
Yeah, outside of one bit of a knuckleball punt from the Camels here, it's been a hard night for the punters.
Gage Robinson getting ready to punt this football here for Thunder Basin. They were trying to draw the Camels offside. They've done that a few times today, and that's going to be a high booming punt. And Camels and everything are trying to get away from it. And I think Thunder Basin touched the football. I don't think it was Camels that touched it at all.
I think Thunder might have touched it first.
I think Thunder Basin touched it first. It was Tavin Young who ended up hitting it off his head, and it should be Camel football. So it will be Campbell County football. Last touched off by the Bolts. That part's kind of hard, is like when you don't have those video evidence stuff, and so it's Campbell County football going this way. 4:57 left to go. Okay, so we've seen all these drives stalled out now, right? No one has been able to find the scores. No one has been able to get any rushing. The passing has not really been working. What do the Camels need to do here on this offensive drive?
Well, I feel like if you're the Camels, you've had some good production running the ball here in the first half, but I feel like they kind of got to try to get the passing game open. Been looking for some deep shots over the top, but not really able to get the quarterback into any type of rhythm here. So I feel like if you're the Camels, get a couple quick passes going and lean on that run game a little bit and see if you can get something going here before the half.
Trying to do anything and everything here. Coulter Lang and the Camels. 4:57 left to go. James Hahn right beside. Once again, thank you guys so much to all of our great sponsors here of Campbell County and Thunder Basin Bolt Football with Gate Tech, TCRI Energy Services. Again, looking for our TCRI player of the game. Haven't really found one of those yet. The game plan, again, every Tuesday night from 6:30 all the way to 8:40 at the Pizza Ranch. Also, again, first downs all presented by Shell Food Mart, and our scoreboard presented by White's Frontier Motors at 444 Skyline Drive. Coulter Lang, he's going to get the ball. Wide open man to James Hahn, and he's going to miss that one.
Yeah, that was close, and that would have been for
the
biggest play on offense. Either way,
that was a touchdown.
Yeah, you know,
James Hahn had he had all the daylight to run.
Yeah, I think only about one Bolts defender guarding a wide receiver with his head turned, but good heads-up play there by Hahn, kind of giving his quarterback a chance, seeing him rolling out, and then just kind of sneaking behind the defender here. Just one of those plays where you wish you just put a little less on it, or could have just had another second there, but yeah, lucky play for the Bolts there.
Halftime show going to be coming up here at around 4:50, 4 minutes and 50 seconds, brought to you by Strand's Lawn Care. Coulter Lang going to get the ball. It's a high snap. He'll just bring it down. He'll find a little bit of a room. Cuts back to his right side, and he'll gain maybe about 2 yards on the play. So what turned into from turned into a little bit better.
Yeah, you know, whenever you get a high snap like that or potential doomsday situation, to be able to turn it into any type of positive yards is you're going to be happy with that.
Yeah, you got to be happy indeed. Got to be happy with that indeed. I mean, especially when it turns in from what could have been a negative yard, big negative plays from like 5 yards, 6 yards back.
Yeah,
turns into +2. You'll take that every time if you're a head coach.
Yeah, especially with how the game's been going here. One turnover like that could be the difference.
Coulter Lang gets the ball. He steps up. He fires. Passes caught to Ethan Masteller. That's a first down. Presented by Shell Food Marts. We're going to actually wait for the spot. The line judge says first down, and I believe that does still go. Yep, first down. Brought to you by Shell Food Mart. First down and 10 coming your way.
That's one of those pass plays I was telling you about, just kind of getting some of those comeback routes and or just some of the quick rhythm plays that you can use to get the quarterback here, Coulter Lang, in a rhythm.
Yeah, that's the first down we've called in a while for the Camels. And now the Chains will move and run. 3:44 left to go here in the second quarter. We're all tied here at 0 still, Derek. I mean, I honestly, I didn't think this game would turn into a 0-game shootout, but
no.
Hey, never know.
Been a defensive slugger here.
Defensive slugfest, what you would put it as, is Coulter Lang gets the ball, hands off to James Hahn. He'll go up for a couple, maybe even loses a yard, and it'll be second down.
Yeah, you know, the way this game's been going in the first half, one of the keys we pointed out in the pregame show, those turnovers and penalties just seem to be more and more important with each passing second here in the game with no points.
3:05 up to go here in the second quarter. Second and 12. They'll loses 2 yards on the play. Coulter Lang got the play, so he'll join the huddle. You know, when you kind of look at both of these teams, we knew it was going to be a battle between quarterbacks, but right now it's been a battle between defenses, is what we've said for a little bit, in the pro formation. Coulter Lang going to get the ball, steps back, he looks, he fires, passes intended to Ethan Masteller, and it's a dive and miss. Oh man, he almost makes the catch of that one, but Ethan just missed it.
Yeah, you know, that would have been a phenomenal catch if he could have come down with it. Unfortunately, just a little bit too tough. Great effort there by the wide receiver to try to dive and get that ball, but just couldn't come up with it.
And we apologize about the video quality. We're just doing everything I humanly can. 2:34 left to go. We might try a different capture card at some point. 2:34 left to go. Trips to the right side. It's a 5-wide outlook now. Actually, excuse me, it's a 4-wide outlook. Now it'll be 5-wide as Jack Andela comes off the line. Timeout. Timeout, Camels. 2:34 left to go here in the second quarter. All tied at 0. We'll take a timeout. We'll be right back here with more of Campbell County and Thunder Basin Bolt football on 97.3 KAML FM.
Save locally at Trends Furniture.
They give a better deal on better quality. Sell at a better price. They give a better deal on better quality. So good, you gotta say them twice.
The Mattress Center at Trends Furniture is a place you can shop in peace. Our non-commissioned sales team is here to provide outstanding service to get you a better deal on a new mattress or adjustable base to help you feel rested and energized. Trends Furniture offers payment plans on major brands like Beauty Rest mattresses. To get the best prices and a great night's sleep tonight, visit locally owned Trends Furniture at 408 South Douglas Highway.
Listen up, folks. It's Kelly from TNT Guns and Ammo, where we've got more gear than a tackle box at a fishing convention. Oh, wait, we're not a fishing store. But whether you're prepping for hunting season or just like the smell of gunpowder in the morning, we've got you covered. Guns, ammo, reloading equipment, you bet. And don't forget our shooting range. It's open to the public and a perfect place to dial in before your big hunt. So grab your buddies, your boots, and your best aim and come see us today at TNT Guns and Ammo. We're 5 miles east of Wyandotte on Highway 51, and we're worth the drive.
And Coulter Lang's going to get the ball. Steps, he rolls, fires, pass, he's caught. And over to Dane Watson. He's going to take it past all the way down for a first down. Gets it close to the 50-yard line. And it's a first down and 10 for Campbell County. Dane Watson.
Yeah, great effort there by the wide receivers downfield to get a key block to kind of bust that play open for an extra, probably about 15 yards there.
Yeah, definitely about 15 yards. Going to get the ball. Coulter Lang, he's going to fire quickly. Again, that one's with Cohen Metler. And that's going to be another first down. There is some laundry on the football field once again. I mean, it just kind of feels like that goes to show it's laundry after laundry. Did you do your laundry today, Derek?
I did.
You did?
I did do laundry today. Trying to get prepped for the weekend here, but yeah, you know, the KAML's doing a really good job, kind of like I mentioned before. I don't know if they have a boom mic in here hidden somewhere, but trying to get some of those quick, short passes going, get the quarterback into rhythm. But, again, that penalty has just been drive killers for both sides of both teams here today.
Yeah, it definitely has with 2:09 left to go here in the second quarter. We've still got a tie ball game at 0s apiece. Again, you're listening here on 97.3 KAML FM, basinsradio.com. As we've got two to the left side, one sitting over to the far right. Sends man in motion is Cohen Metler. Lang gets the ball, steps back, looks, fires, passes incomplete. Ethan Masteller not able to come away with it. I had to wait for a second because he comes away with some crazy catches, so thought that was going to be another crazy one.
Looked like the ball might have been just a hair behind him there.
97.3 KAML FM, right Gillette. 1:42 left to go here in the second quarter. Again, it's all tied at 0s. It's been a defensive battle if you're just joining with us. Two to the right side, one to his left. Lang gets the ball. He steps back. Hard pressure coming his way. It's a screen pass deflected. My goodness.
Almost saw a big man interception there. Looks like big number 53.
Wayne Albers.
Yeah, just
Coming
using
away.
all of that vertical there just to get a little bit on that ball, and almost looked like he could have had a chance to get a pick there, but knocking the ball down there is just as good, keeping the KAMLs to 3rd and long here.
He kind of did what I normally do. So obviously it was when I play college football, or like when I'm going to turn this to video game terms for a second. When I play college football, you know, and I'm doing a screen pass or situations like that, I'll take the defender and I'll grab the lineman and I'll just watch the halfback all the way through. And I get some nice big picks, but Coulter Lang's going to get the ball. He's going to go right up the middle. Couldn't find anyone open. He cuts one more back to his right, past the 50, and he'll get all the way down to the 48-yard line. And it's going to bring up 4th down and about 8 to go. With 1:24 left to go in the second.
Yeah, you know, that's huge for the Bolts defense here. Look like they're going to use their first time out with 1:24 left on the clock. And if you're the Bolts here, I don't think you can complain at all about how this first half's going here, you know. You go into the KAML Stadium here with the KAMLs being undefeated. For the Bolts, you're coming in 2-4, defense kind of struggling at times. And I would say, based off of what I've seen, this has probably been, at least defensively, the best game Thunder's played all year coming into the first half. And if the offense can get some points here, especially after another big stop, I think for the Bolts, you would feel really good about your chances in the second half of this game.
Yeah, no, I think it's definitely one of those things where it's going to be one of those cases. I mean, it's one team, it kind of feels like whoever finds an offensive groove and scores one score, feels like that's going to be it.
Whoever can figure it out first.
Yeah. Punt coming here for Campbell County again, 4th down. Back to receive the punt once again for Thunder Basin. As it's a booming punt, and that one's just going to go out of the end zone and down for a touchback. If you're Campbell's, that's kind of the best spot to really kind of put that one. Grayson Peak, who has been out for a little bit, it looked like he was on the return for that one, but that one's a big name to come back, but he's obviously not getting a lot of reps as well, just because of he got injured a little bit earlier on in the season, and so we haven't really gotten to talk a lot about him for those. But quick shout-outs here is Derek, is your mom tuning in, listening? A quick shout-out to her. I mean,
well, I got to give a quick shout-out to my brothers back home in California. They're playing for the potential 1 seed in their division and bye in the playoffs.
Adley Hudson, he's going to roll right over towards his right side, trying to find a little bit of a hole. He's sacked in the backfield. Nowhere to go.
Yeah, that's about worst-case scenario you can have there if you're the Bolts here. Not only does that stop, well, it looks like they called him down inbounds here, but you got to just get rid of the ball in that situation here, trying to make a little bit of a comeback. Instead, they're losing about 10 yards.
The first one to come away with it was Lucas Belfons, and that's what you need. It's 2nd down in about a mile, or about the ocean of the deep sea. It's 41 seconds left to go here in the second quarter. All game is tied at 0. Hudson's going to get the ball, hand off to Coombe. Coombe goes up the middle. He's still on his feet, and they'll cut back to the right side, and he'll gain him about 4 or 5 on the play, bringing up 3rd down. One of the crazy parts here is Campbell County, the game against South last week, they had not given up any points, and then the second half, Cheyenne South came away with an onside kick. After the onside kick, then it was Danny Perez who came up, and he figured out a way to literally just maneuver away from Campbell County and got into the end zone for the first score. Also, that was when 2nd, 3rd strings into the ball game too, but that's kind of good to know. But it's a halftime. We have got a 0-0 ball game, and I don't know if any one of us really thought that was going to be the score heading into half today.
No, not at all. You know, I think if you look at both of these teams, specifically the Camels, they've had struggles on offense, but they've found ways to put up points. And if you're Thunder, I feel like they've obviously Hadley Hudson having a good year throwing the ball, but a shock, I'd say, defensive game here for both of these teams, throwing a couple penalties, and you can easily see why we're 0-0 here going into halftime.
Yeah, you know what, Johnny Mickelson, he's on the far side of me. He's got the statistics, and I'm kind of wondering how everything is. No team is at 100 yards. It kind of feels like maybe the highest amount might be maybe 30 or 40.
Yeah, well, no, too, if you think about it, the Camels probably have most of their yards on about 2 plays here, just with that big cross pass over the middle there with some yards after the catch, yeah. And then probably they're running back on with the rest of their yards, but it's just been tough for both of these teams to find any type of rhythm, and it feels like they kind of get a couple first downs and then a penalty comes up, which kills the drive.
Yeah, it's definitely been a drive killer throughout this football year. Penalties after penalties. How do you avoid them? Well, we'll talk a little bit about that when we come into our halftime show presented by Strands Lawn Care. We'll take a timeout. Halftime show coming your way after this.
Save locally at Trends Furniture.
They give a better deal on better quality. And sell at a better price. They give a better deal on better quality. So good, you gotta say them twice.
The Mattress Center at Trends Furniture is a place you can shop in peace. Our non-commissioned sales team is here to provide outstanding service to get you a better deal on a new mattress or adjustable base to help you feel rested and energized. Trends Furniture offers payment plans on major brands like Beauty Rest mattresses. To get the best prices and a great night's sleep tonight, visit locally owned Trends Furniture at 408 South Douglas Highway.
Listen up, folks, it's Kelly from TNT Guns and Ammo, where we've got more gear than a tackle box at a fishing convention. Oh wait, we're not a fishing store. But whether you're prepping for hunting season or just like the smell of gunpowder in the morning, we've got you covered. Guns, ammo, reloading equipment, you bet. And don't forget our shooting range. It's open to the public and a perfect place to dial in before your big hunt. So grab your buddies, your boots, and your best aim and come see us today at TNT Guns and Ammo. We're 5 miles east of Wyandotte on Highway 51, and we're worth the drive.
Strands Lawn Care is more than a lawn service. We're on a mission to empower lives and enhance landscapes. From weekly mowing to complete property care, our clients trust us because we treat every lawn like it's our own. Every blade, every detail, every visit. We care deeply about getting it right. Check us out on our Facebook page, Strands Lawn Care, LLC, or call us at 307-682-LAWN. That's 307-682-5296. Strands Lawn Care, service with excellence.
Looking for your dream home or the perfect commercial space? Are you considering selling? At Signature Real Estate Group, we've got you covered. Visit us at 1211 South Douglas Highway, Suite 90 for personalized service and expert guidance. Whether you're buying, selling, or investing, our experienced team is here to make your real estate journey smooth, successful, and guide you every step of the way. Call us today at 307-670-9222 and let us help you find the perfect place to call home. Signature Real Estate Group, faith, family, and real estate.
Strands Lawn Care is more than a lawn service. We're on a mission to empower lives and enhance landscapes. We take pride in every project, big or small, because your outdoor space should be a source of joy and beauty. Every blade, every detail, every visit. We care deeply about getting it right. Check us out on our Facebook page, Strands Lawn Care, LLC, or call us at 307-682-LAWN. That's 307-682-5296. Strands Lawn Care, service with excellence. Strands Lawn Care is more than a lawn service. We're on a mission to empower lives and enhance landscapes. Our team is committed to craftsmanship, consistency, and care, bringing out the best in every property we serve. Every blade, every detail, every visit. We care deeply about getting it right. Check us out on our Facebook page, Strands Lawn Care, LLC, or call us at 307-682-LAWN. That's 307-682-5296. Strands Lawn Care, service with excellence.
Score big this fall with BlackRock Advanced Medical Imaging. Our state-of-the-art X-ray and MRI scans deliver crystal clear results faster than a quarterback sneak. With timely scheduling, we'll get you in and out with ease. Trust our expert team to keep you in the game with precise, detailed images and compassionate care. Visit blackrockmri.com or call 682-8228 to schedule your appointment today. BlackRock Advanced Medical Imaging, your health, our precision.
Craving pizza, chicken, and all your favorites in one place? Round up the crew and head to Pizza Ranch. Dig into our legendary buffet, fresh pizzas, crispy chicken, hearty sides, and our famous cactus bread.
Hooray!
After you fill your plate, hit the Fun Zone Arcade, packed with games for all ages and loads of prizes. Great food, great fun, all in one place. That's the Pizza Ranch way. Pizza Ranch. Right on in, saddle up, eat well. 1000 West 2nd Street next to Thunder Basin.
Fall is here, and that means cooler weather, pumpkin spice, football, and stylish sweaters from Soulmates. Whether you're cheering at the game, watching from the comfort of your couch, or just out enjoying the change of colors, make sure you're dressed for the season with the latest fall fashions from Soulmates. Find your perfect look with warm, cozy styles that are just right for every event. Visit them at 222 South Gillette Avenue, downtown Gillette. Soulmates, where fall fashion kicks off and keeps you a step ahead all season long.
Are you nervous about visiting the dentist? At Bighorn Dental Clinic, we understand and we've got you covered with safe and effective IV sedation. Relax and let us take care of your smile while you stay calm and comfortable. Bighorn Dental Clinic, professional service, personalized care.
Looking for a way to straighten your smile without the hassle of traditional braces? At Bighorn Dental Clinic, we're proud to offer Invisalign, the clear, comfortable, and effective solution to straightening your teeth. BighornDental.com.
Looking for exceptional dental care? Powder River Dental is here for you. We are a dedicated team that is committed to creating healthy, beautiful smiles. Whether it is a routine checkup, more involved dental treatments, Invisalign, or implants, our friendly professionals ensure you and your family leave with a smile. Visit us today and discover why Powder River Dental is a trusted choice in your community. Call us at 682-6655 or 682-6771 to schedule your appointment. Come visit the good guys and a gal where our patients are family.
Looking to control access to your property? Trust GateTech, your premier access control partner. With over 20 years of experience, GateTech offers custom designed automated gates for sale or rent, backed by long-term service agreements. Whether it's industrial, commercial, or residential, we build systems that fit your needs and your budget. From simple remote entry to systems you can control from anywhere in the world, we've got you covered. Call 307-939-GATE or email gatetech@westernserviceswi.com.
At TCRI Energy Services, we know success starts with setting goals and working hard to reach them. That's why we're proud to support the athletes of Campbell County as they chase their dreams this season. Whether it's on the field or in the classroom, dedication and teamwork make all the difference. From all of us at TCRI Energy Services, good luck, athletes. Keep pushing forward, stay focused, and remember, every goal achieved is a step towards success.
Need a quick snack or drink while you refuel? Let's check it out. Welcome to Shell Food Mart, your convenience stop for fuel and food. Our employees don't just work here. They genuinely care about you and your needs. From finding the perfect product to giving helpful advice, our team goes the extra mile every single day. Looking for something tasty? Check out our favorite snacks and cold drinks. Experience quick and easy checkout. Let's get you on your way. Shell Food Mart, where you'll find great food and friendly.
Fisher Sand and Gravel has you covered for all your projects from large to small, commercial and residential, with 2 locations, the State Line Quarry in Beulah and the Newcastle Quarry. Competitive pricing serving the area with over 50 years, with great product, knowledge, and service. Call them at 605-642-5760 and see them online at FisherIND.com. When it comes to purchasing a new or pre-owned vehicle, White's Frontier Motors makes buying locally easy. Their lot is filled with only the best new Chevy and GMC vehicles. Or are you looking for pre-owned? White's Frontier Motors has you covered. They have a vehicle for every budget. Stop by 444 Skyline Drive or browse their inventory at whitesfrontier.com. Don't forget their $1,000 price match guarantee. White's Frontier Motors, proud supporter of our local businesses, students, and athletes. 682-8851.
And welcome back here with more Campbell County Thunder Basin Bowl football. You're on 97.3 KAML FM. Chase, the Horseman Horsley here alongside now with Johnny Mickelson joining us. And Derek Starkey had to go to the bathroom, so we're not going to talk with him for a little bit. So
just go and take care of some business. And I just want to apologize to all of the users. I was trying out a new stats app.
You failed,
and it sucks. I don't know. I don't know how blunt I can be live on air, but it sucks.
Yeah,
I was about halfway through the second quarter,
You'll have
and
to
it
use
seemed
the
to
one
be.
that I gave you.
I'll have to do that.
Yeah,
and I was halfway through the second quarter, and it was working good, and then all of a sudden it started force closing, and then I lost everything. So unfortunately, we don't have any stats. However. After watching this game, there's really not that many stats. The offenses didn't move the ball.
Yeah.
There lots of penalties, lots of self-inflicted wounds on both offenses. I actually don't think it's really either of the defenses that have excelled. I think it's been mistakes on the offensive side for both teams.
Yeah, I think it's been mistakes on the offensive side as well. I mean, it kind of feels like this game, I was talking with Derek about it. It's whoever scores first is going to win this football game.
Probably.
That's just kind of how it feels like. The defense has been solid on both teams. But as you mentioned, the offense hasn't been the Camel way, the Thunder way. I mean, you have a team that's right now passing over 200-plus yards a game, and they're not even at 100 yards yet.
No, they're not. I think Hadley Hudson has completed one ball. But you look at, I believe it was late in the first quarter when the Camels left the offense out there to go for it when they were still moving left to right, and then they had the procedure penalty. Yep. And I'm telling you, as a ball coach myself, nothing angers a coach more than procedure penalties, because they're 100% avoidable, and it takes you off of the field, because now instead of 4th and 2 and being able to go for it and make it, now it's 4th and 7, you have to punt the football.
And that's one of the big factors is having to punt the football on these 4th downs have been big. But it also bites you in the foot when you're sitting 4th down and 2, right? You have a chance. You're going to go for it. Offsides. Or not an offsides. False start.
Yep.
So then you have this false start. So now you're having to go back. You go back 5 yards. So now it's 4th and 7. So at that point, you can't punt or you can't go for it.
No.
Especially when you're sitting at the own 50.
Yeah, I was going to say not in your own.
You have to punt the football at that point.
Yeah, not in your own territory. You got to punt the football, especially when the other offense hasn't done anything special either.
Yeah.
So it's, and I will tell you, the one thing I don't quite understand, Thunder Basin had the ball down there in KAML territory, and they went for it on 4th down. In a game like this, I'm not really understanding why you don't take the points right there.
Trying to take the points, getting it through. Well, you also have to take in consideration this wind has actually not let up at all this game. And that's another big factor, is because when they were trying to get that field goal, you're playing against the wind. Like, you're not playing with the wind. You're playing against it. And that's why these balls just keep pushing back. But then you look out over onto the east side of the football field, and it's just you're playing with the wind. I think if Thunder Basin would have been on the other side, they would have kicked the field goal.
Possible. That's possible.
When you're going against the wind, it makes it hard. You're kicking a football. You look at it in a college setting, right? You're a college kicker. You're getting ready for a 45-yarder, 50-yarder. You have 15 miles per hour wind going against you. You have to have so much leg, so much power just to get it in there. And Diego Beza, he has so much power that he can get it done. It's just, in these types of games, you just don't risk it.
I just thought, I guess at my thought, they were so close. How was that pizza? That's good. Anyway, sorry about that, folks. I thought they might have been close enough to maybe give it a shot. I don't know. I guess it could have gone either way. But just another setback where there possibly could have been points. They turn it over down there, and it's surprisingly enough a 0-0 ball game.
Absolutely. Well, we've got about a minute 49 till halftime is over. It kind of feels like this halftime went by super quick.
It did.
Mostly, I was trying to work on getting the camera stuff all done, so we're going to keep it here. We're going to continue this halftime show real fast, and then we'll kick it to a break in a little bit. Again, this halftime show is presented by Strand's Lawn Care Service. Go check them out. They do a fantastic job. They even do our lawn at the Basin Radio Network. They do a great job. So Strand's Lawn Care, great service, great times. And joining us now here, but we've got the number 1, number 2 boy coming in here. And what are your thoughts on the first half, Derek?
I think coming into this, anybody really thought that we'd have a 0-0 game here coming into halftime. Excuse me, but it's been a fun defensive game to watch. Sometimes when you see the 0-0s on the scoreboard, you think, it's a boring game, but this has been a great game to watch. They've been keeping the fans in it, even though it hasn't been a lot of scoring, but
yeah,
you got to give credit to Thunder. They're hanging around. It's what I said in the pregame. If they can hang around, obviously they're going to need to score some points to come away with the win in this game. But if they can just find a way to keep that momentum and get some points on the board here, you might start to see some stress coming from the KAML sideline here. And if you're the Camels, just the complete opposite. You just got to get some points. I think they've done a good job of, again, keeping Thunder's offense at bay, but they just have to find some consistency on the offense. I feel like whoever's going to score first here might end up winning this game.
Absolutely. Before we get into some score updates, got to give a shout-out here to Mr. Cliff Hill. He used to be the athletic director here at Campbell County. His principal, he was all the different things. Multiple state WHSAAA awards, service awards. 2014 was honored as National Athletic Director of the Year. And in his recognition, the Campbell County High School Varsity Home Track Meet will now be known as the Cliff Hill KAML Qualifier. So big shout out there to Cliff Hill. I know I didn't, I haven't gotten to really look around and talk to a lot of athletic directors in these situations because, I've only been here for a year. But it's so cool when I get to see and hear all these different people that kind of get to join. So we're about to get into our football game here in a moment. Real fast, quick score updates.
Yeah, I just pulled this up here. Surprising, Sheridan in the fourth quarter only leads Rock Springs 14-0. Cheyenne Central is up on Cheyenne East 24-21 in the fourth quarter. Kelly Walsh leading Natrona 28-25 in the fourth quarter of that ball game, so I was wrong on that one. Don't listen to me when it comes to betting advice. And then one that we were also all wrong on. Third quarter, Laramie leads Cheyenne South 56-0.
I don't know if we were wrong on that one.
I thought it would be close.
Yeah, I was going for the long odds.
You did say it was going to be close, but the one game that's kind of surprising in the moments of now is that Sheridan Rock Springs game. That game only being a what would you say? It was a 14-0 and a half
in the fourth quarter. Yep,
that's crazy.
Yep.
Well, hopefully you guys like the camera quality a little bit better. I worked my butt off trying to get that all fixed up for you guys. And with about 1:30 left to go into halftime, we're going to go ahead and take a quick 30-second timeout. We'll be right back here with more of our we'll wrap up our Strands halftime show. I don't know. We'll be back with more. We'll be back with kickoff of the second half. We'll be back after this.
Save locally at Trends Furniture.
They give a better deal on better quality. They'll sell at a better price. They give a better deal on better quality. So good, you gotta say them twice.
The Mattress Center at Trends Furniture is a place you can shop in peace. Our non-commissioned sales team is here to provide outstanding service to get you a better deal on a new mattress or adjustable base to help you feel rested and energized. Trends Furniture offers payment plans on major brands like Beauty Rest mattresses. To get the best prices and a great night's sleep tonight, visit locally owned Trends Furniture at 408 South Douglas Highway.
And here we go, getting ready for the second half kick underway. We'll go to our keys of the second half coming up after this kickoff as we get set one more time. 97.3 KAML FM, right, Gillette. Starting here, put a little crowd noise here as we go. Carson Eichscheid, a beautiful kick. And a beautiful kick going out of bounds.
Oh, no.
It looked like that ball was going to stay in to about the 10, but that one does fall out. Well, we're here joined with Johnny Mickelson and Derek Starkey with us. And, guys, quick thoughts, keys to the second half.
The offenses have to find a way to stop making mistakes and get it going. Like I said to you at the halftime, Chase, I don't think it's really anything the defenses have done. I think it's been a lot of offensive mistakes.
Yeah, I feel like we've seen definitely some good plays on the defensive side, but like you said, the offensive just kind of lulling themselves through the first half, and if they can just kind of find, like I said, whoever figures it out first might end up winning this game.
Can I say real quick, just so you know, with all three of us, this brings back like nostalgia, like old school Monday Night Football, Mike Tirico, Ron Jaworski, and John Gruden all at the same time in the booth.
So here we go, two to the left side, first play of the second half. Hadley Hudson gets the ball, steps back, he looks, he fires, pass is caught, out to his up back, over to Garrett Brewer, and he's going to get the first down and a big first one to start off here for Thunder Basin. It's a quick pass and catch here for the Bolts.
Yeah, that's one of those comeback routes that the Bolts, they've liked to go to in these situations before, but just haven't really tried to execute it all in the first half, and that's a great way to start this second half.
We got Burt B. McGee over here now.
Pizza's coming back to haunt me.
That's that pizza that you were mowing down during halftime.
Four wide outlook. Hudson, he's going to roll, going to take it off out to the 50. He gets stuffed up by his own man, and he'll spin out of it. Gains of about 2 on the play. Nothing really else going.
Yeah, a really good drive starter there by Hadley Hudson on that first play. The play right before that, about a 12, 13-yard completion. That's really what these guys need to do coming back out here, so that way they're not in second and long, third and long, get a first down right away. Some confidence for the young quarterback.
Absolutely. I feel like they can maybe try to hit a couple of crossing routes, just get them in some type of rhythm here. Both the quarterbacks just not really able to find any rhythm.
Two to the right side. Hudson, he's going to lose the football. He'll pick it right back up, and he's stuffed in the back. Nothing going, and that's going to be a loss of about a year, and it's third down.
Just as you say that, he drops the football. So that's not even the announcer's jinx. That's just the announcer's correct.
No, and You know, we come into this football game right now. Thunder Basin this season has turned the football over a total of 6 times, 3 fumbles and 3 interceptions as it's thrown down and long. Hudson, he's going to go right back inside the pocket, rolls back out to the right side, cutting out to the 40, gets out to the 45, and he'll finally get knocked out of bounds. Carson Eichscheid knocks him out. It's 4th down.
Yeah, you know, Hudson doing a good job of trying to direct his wide receivers to kind of work back to the ball, but just unfortunately the wide receivers and the quarterback, a little bit of a disconnect. Some going away from him instead of towards him, but just a very unfortunate way to start this second half for the Bolts.
You know, got to give a shout out to the community helping us in making sure that we can put up great quality for you guys. Jer Hansen, big shout out to him watching the game and also helping us try to get the camera situation all taken care of. But 10:08 left to go here. 4th down and 12. What looked like a promising drive for Thunder Basin, a quick first down over to Brewer, has now turned into a punt, and that's going to be a high punt. Draven Vandam comes up with the fair catch at about the 12-yard line, and that's where they're going to take up shop. Now, I do have to put this one into perspective. Garrett Brewer, and we didn't talk about this, after that catch and run, he actually ended up going off to the sideline, and it looks like he's being getting looked at. So that's definitely something that got to keep an eye out on for.
Yeah, I know, absolutely. I feel like with how tight this game is, obviously you never want anybody to get injured, but injuries could play another one of those small things that play a big factor in this game.
Playing a big factor indeed. It's a 2-wide-out set. Hudson's going to get the ball. Hand fall off over to James Hahn. Hahn passes out to the 25, cuts back out to the 30, 35, 40. He has a wide open room out to the 50, to the 40, onto the other side. 30, 20, 10, 5. Touchdown! Camels!
If you blinked, you might have missed it there.
That's a great play call. So they went read option on the opening play. The Bolts took the bait, and Hahn goes to the house.
Touchdown for Campbell County. One play and taking it all the way to the house.
It is true. Offenses can score points, everybody.
it is doable.
It's
we
doable.
Promise.
We have seen it live here now. It's 6-0 Campbell County. Ball down, kick is on the way, and the kick is good. What was just a quick read option from James Hahn. He takes it the distance as that ball was spotted all the way at the 12-yard line, and he takes it to the house. It's Campbell County up 7-0 over Thunder Basin. We'll be back with more of Battle of the Gillettes here on 97.3 KAML FM.
Save locally at Trends Furniture.
They give a better deal on better quality. And sell at a better price. They give a better deal on better quality. So good, you gotta say them twice.
The Mattress Center at Trends Furniture is a place you can shop in peace. Our non-commissioned sales team is here to provide outstanding service to get you a better deal on a new mattress or adjustable base to help you feel rested and energized. Trends Furniture offers payment plans on major brands like Beauty Rest mattresses. To get the best prices and a great night's sleep tonight, visit locally owned Trends Furniture at 408 South Douglas Highway.
And welcome back here with more Campbell County and Thunder Basin Bolt football here on 97.3 KAML FM. It was actually, ball was spotted on the 17-yard line, missed it by 5, so it was a 83-yard return off the read option. James Hahn, though, getting it done, and the Camels are on the board, the first ones to get it done. And we did talk about, can the offensive get it done? That was part of the keys to the game of the second half, and Campbell County able to do it. That ball's going to be bounced down, almost getting close to a touchback, but not going to be there. Here comes Grayson Pink. He rolls, and he's going to get knocked down. Thought he was going to be able to get away from it. He'll spot at the 12-yard line.
Yeah, it looked like the ball might have been just short of the end zone. I think he was going to let it roll back into the end zone, but might have taken a bad turn for the Bolts there, forced to pick it up, and got a little bit of it back, but unfortunate field position here for the Bolts, who need a big response here in this game.
Yeah, and it actually was Blake Edwards on the return. It's 7-0 Campbell County with 9:39 left to go here in the third quarter. 4-wide outlook. Hudson back at the 5. He fires. Pass he's caught. Up to his up back. Makes the man miss. Quits back out to the 25, and he'll be brought down to the 26-yard line A good passing catch here for Campbell County. Garrett Brewer on the reception.
Yeah, that's a pretty good play to start the drive there. Once again, I mean, they started their last drive like that. Quick pass, pick up the first down.
Hudson's going to get the ball. Hands off over to Xander Coombe. Goes up the middle. And a gain of about 6 yards. Going to bring up 2nd and 4 coming your way.
You know, one thing I've always wished the Bolts would do more, which looks like they're going to a little bit here, is that hurry-up offense. I feel like Hadley Hudson does a great job operating.
Here comes Hudson again. Hands the ball off over to Xander Coombe, and he's going to get knocked down. The ball does come loose, it looks like. And does Campbell County have the football? They do not. It's going to be Thunder Basin Bolt football still, so save that one alive. And it brings up 3rd down. That's the hard part when you're trying to go quick, is you miscommunicate on certain things, and that does force turnover. So Xander Coombe comes out, and Jacob Whiff, that at tailback. 2 to the right side. Here comes Hudson. He cuts back to his right. He fires. The pass is caught. Out to Blake Edwards. Holds on to it after a big hit from Taven Anderson. And that's a 1st down and 10 brought to you by Shell Food Mart. Thunder Basin. Now they're trying to tack on a score.
Yeah, that was a fantastic catch there by the wide receiver, playing through strong hands of the defender.
That was good coverage there by Carson Lewis over there, but it didn't matter. Just a great throw by Hudson.
Hudson rolls out over to his right side. He looks, he fires, pass is caught to Garrett Brewer. It's another 1st down, where the ball's going to be spotted around that 47-yard line. Maybe even close to the 46 with 8:02 left to go. Campbell County leads 7-0 here in the 3rd.
I like what the Bolts are doing, getting Hudson on the move, kind of got the Camels defense reeling a little bit and trying to keep the foot on the gas pedal.
Keeping that foot on the gas pedal indeed. They're going to slow it down just a little bit, though, kind of taking away the hurry-up offense feet. And it's pink out here in Battle of Gillette night. Going to get the ball. Here's Hudson, hands off the whip, and he'll go up the middle. Nothing going. Loss of a yard.
And I think that's been a lot of the Bolts' struggle right there this season, is the inability to run the football.
You know, we talked about it in pregame show. They're sitting 8th in rushing, and they just haven't been able to pass that threshold.
Yeah, I'd like to see the Bolts just kind of maybe try to push towards those tackles rather than running it right up the gut. It seems like the Camels D-line has kind of had their way in the middle of the field there for the run game. Let's see if they can try to attack the outsides of the offensive line.
Here he goes, going to get the ball. Here's Hudson. He steps, he fires, a line shot. Pass is caught. A good catch by Tavin Young out to the 35-yard line. Gain of 1 more, so moving him up to the 34. And it's another 1st down and 10 brought to you by Shell Food Mart.
They can also use the screen game as an extension of the run game as well.
Hudson, he's going to go right up the middle now, trying to find his way. He's going to get nuffed up. Gains all the way back to the 30. Gains of about maybe 4 on the play. Going to bring up 2nd and 6. Tavin Young has come away with some pretty big catches throughout this year already. But one of the big mans has been Garrett Brewer. And he's had to make some big plays already today. A big play, passing catch earlier to get the 1st down. And then he had to come out for his 2nd. But he was already back in, ready to go again. So you got Tavin Young all back over towards the right side. Looks like Julian Langley, whip in motion. It's a pass out, and that ball's going to be batted down to the ground. Pass was intended over to Julian Langley.
That's that screen game I was talking about, but it has to be accurate.
Yeah, just a little bit of a low throw there. Looks like they had it schemed up pretty well. Maybe could have got enough yards for the 1st down, but just hard to catch a ball down by your ankles there.
For sure. It's a great scheme to use, especially when you're struggling to run the football. Get your fast guys out into space.
Got a couple pink feathers flying.
There's pink everywhere.
Pink everywhere. Pink out night. Even on the football field. Going to get the ball. Here's Hudson. Snaps, he rolls, trying to find the middle. Pass is incomplete out to Tavin Young.
Gotta be a penalty.
There is no flag from what I've seen so far.
What?
Wow, he
Tavin Young got lit up right there at the very end. It was a very late hit.
He got pasted, and I don't there's a flag. Oh, goodness.
Yeah.
There's a flag, but I think it might be on Thunder Basin, though.
And it might be out of retaliation.
Sportsmanlike conduct, number 71.
Wow. That is
so you only get 2 of those. So if 71 gets another one of those, he's out of this game. And you just have to have a little bit better discipline. I as somebody who's officiated myself, I would have thrown a flag on that play on the late hit. However, they didn't, and it's just not smart to go and try to retaliate.
That's a crazy play. You know, if I think any of us are officials on that play, that flag is flying.
Absolutely.
And, you know, you never want to get a penalty on unsportsmanlike conduct, but from a former player's perspective, you got to protect your guys, though, too. That was absolutely a late hit there.
For sure. You got to...
Situational awareness a little better,
though. You don't want to hurt your team either,
No.
so it's tough. It's tough.
So here we go. Here's the punt from Gage Robinson. Almost blocked. That ball's going to bounce at the 10. He might hold off. No, he will get to the end zone.
Just didn't get there.
Let me tell you something. If that would have been down at the 1, that would have been
crazy.
That would have been one of those Pat McAfee punts.
Man, did you guys see, you know, obviously it's a little different, but College Game Day last week, the girl missed the field goal completely, and then they just allowed Kurt Herbstreit to throw it down.
Yes.
I was like, what in the world? And then I saw a post. People were like, man, we got another. Yeah, there's another flag on the play.
Unsportsmanlike conduct. Number 14 of the defense.
Yeah, and now so that's unsportsmanlike on Thunder Basin, and now they've got to check themselves now. You don't want to continue hurting your team. Like I said, I get that. I get that you're upset, and you just, gosh.
It's just so tough in a close game like this when the tensions are high and everything is turned up to 11. You just got to be a little bit smarter than that. Try and control your emotions in such a close game.
Definitely getting a little chippy out there. And that's another personal foul. Tymer Olson was the person who came up with that one. And Coulter Lang back at shotgun. Going to get the ball. Hands off to James Hahn. Hahn's going to get muffed up in the back. Gabe Baby back to the line of scrimmage. Brings up second down at 10. 6:09 left to go here in this third quarter. And Campbell County, the only team so far to strike, and it was off a read option of James Hahn, sitting at 83 yards. And if we're calling anyone TCR player of the game, I mean, if anything else doesn't go crazy, I mean, that would be it.
Probably, right? I mean, on an 83-yard touchdown, if it ends that way,
be kind of crazy.
Can't argue that.
Coulter Lang in the shotgun. Ethan Masteller out over towards his left side. Going to get the ball. He'll fake it. Now he'll take it up the middle. I think that play ended up not working to the liking. I don't think that was a designed QB run.
I don't think so either.
I think there was a miscommunication, and now that's going to bring up third down at 8. He did gain 2 yards. But I definitely do not think that was supposed to be a QB run.
No.
I think the read was missed.
Yes.
And those are mistakes that, so now it's third down and long, you know. So you just, when you play, they're going to play Sheridan next week, and I know you don't want to look ahead, you want to finish this game, right? But those types of mistakes will absolutely kill you against the elite teams.
So we've got trips over towards the right side, 2 over to the left. So a 5-wide outlook here for Campbell County. The first couple of times we've seen this one here today. Coulter Lang, shotgun, fires over to Jack Andela at the 40, and he's going to use his body and motions, and that's going to be a first down. Brought to you by Shell Food Mart. He's going to get it.
See where they mark him.
If they miss it, no, they're going to mark him a yard shy. So
they're going to mark him well short, maybe stepping out of bounds there.
Big Jack Diesel on the catch, though.
That's crazy. And for me and from my vantage point, it looked like it was going to be a first down.
Oh, but the Thunder Basin jumped off sides.
Bolts jump off sides big time. That's going to be an offsides, and that'll be a free first down here for Campbell County.
Brutal mistake.
You know, I'd hate to see Thunder Basin burn a timeout here, but you almost think maybe give your guys a little bit of a break, kind of get yourselves regrouped here before the end of the third quarter. But
it's definitely one of those situations where you need to get your guys in check. I mean, you've got personal fouls 2 straight in a row. You've got an encroachment as Coulter Lang's going to take a pass to the 50, out to the 45, down to the 40. He's still on his feet, out to the 35, and he's finally going to get brought down. Another first down brought to you by Shell Food Mart. With 4:34 left to go here in the third quarter, Campbell County has moved this football like crazy.
Penalties, man, keeping the drive alive, whether it be self-inflicted wounds from the Bolts defense here or just
the undefeated season here for the Camels, still trying to be alive. Still not going to be the easiest of things. It's only a one-score game. Anything can happen still.
Yeah, absolutely here. Look for, if the Bolts can hold the Camels here to a field goal try, that would be huge right now.
5-wide outlook again. Lang fires out over to Cohen Metler. Pass is caught out to the 25, and he'll be brought down at the 23-yard line. A gain of about 12 on the play. That's going to be another first down. Brought to you by Shell Food Mart. Thunder Basin will take a timeout with 3:51 left to go here in the third quarter. It's 7-0. Campbell County leads Thunder Basin here on the Battle of Gillette. It's been a close one. It's been defense. We'll be back after this here on 97.3 KAML FM.
Save locally at Trent's Furniture.
They give a better deal on better quality. And sell at a better price. They give a better deal on better quality. So good, you gotta say them twice.
The Mattress Center at Trent's Furniture is a place you can shop in peace. Our non-commissioned sales team is here to provide outstanding service to get you a better deal on a new mattress or adjustable base to help you feel rested and energized. Trent's Furniture offers payment plans on major brands like Beauty Rest mattresses. To get the best prices and a great night's sleep tonight, visit locally owned Trent's Furniture at 408 South Douglas Highway.
Listen up, folks. It's Kelly from TNT Guns and Ammo, where we've got more gear than a tackle box at a fishing convention. Oh, wait, we're not a fishing store. But whether you're prepping for hunting season or just like the smell of gunpowder in the morning, we've got you covered. Guns, ammo, reloading equipment, you bet. And don't forget our shooting range. It's open to the public and a perfect place to dial in before your big hunt. So grab your buddies, your boots, and your best aim and come see us today at TNT Guns and Ammo. We're 5 miles east of Wyandotte on Highway 51, and we're worth the drive.
97.3 KAML FM. Chase Horsley alongside with Derek Starkey, Johnny Mickelson, who's joined us here in the second half. It's Coulter Lang first down at 10 with 3:51 left to go here in the third. He's going to get the ball. He fires a wide open man to the end zone. Cohen Metler. Touchdown, Camels.
Yeah, no, just a wide open coverage break there for the Camels.
Cohen Metler was so open, I could have gotten a bag of cookies and got into the end zone.
Yeah, just complete busted coverage. There wasn't anybody within 10, 15 yards of Metler. So easy pitch and catch, like playing backyard football.
Ball down, kick is on the way, and the kick is good. It's 14-0 Campbell County. They have came here in the second half and figured out ways and put some points on the offensive side. It's 14-0. Campbell County leads Thunder Basin. We'll be back after this here on 97.3 KAML FM.
Listen up, folks. It's Kelly from TNT Guns and Ammo, where we've got more gear than a tackle box at a fishing convention. Oh, wait, we're not a fishing store. But whether you're prepping for hunting season or just like the smell of gunpowder in the morning, we've got you covered. Guns, ammo, reloading equipment, you bet. And don't forget our shooting range. It's open to the public and a perfect place to dial in before your big hunt. So grab your buddies, your boots, and your best aim and come see us today at TNT Guns and Ammo. We're 5 miles east of Wyandotte on Highway 51, and we're worth the drive.
Are you nervous about visiting the dentist? At Bighorn Dental Clinic, we understand and we've got you covered with safe and effective IV sedation. Relax and let us take care of your smile while you stay calm and comfortable. Bighorn Dental Clinic, professional service, personalized care.
Looking for a way to straighten your smile without the hassle of traditional braces? At Bighorn Dental Clinic, we're proud to offer Invisalign, the clear, comfortable, and effective solution to straightening your teeth. bighorndental.com.
Getting ready for the kick here. Ball does fall down. Again, the wind speed right now is still pretty crazy.
Yeah, they're going to have somebody come out and hold it. Looks like that's number 55 coming out there to hold it. I have a roster in front of me. I can tell you who that is.
62 degrees right now. Wind speed up to 17 miles per hour as we've hit the close to the 9 o'clock hour. Campbell County has come away with 2 straight scores off 2 straight drives here in the second half, an 83-yard touchdown run, and then getting a quick pass and catch touchdown over to Cohen Metler. As here's the kickoff. It's going to be fielded over by Garrett Brewer. He's going to take it out to the 25, cuts back to the 30, and he'll finally get brought down. A good return here for the Bolts. And Taven Anderson on the tackle for Campbell County. And I apologize, Blake Edwards on the return.
Bolts have got to find some type of success here on the offense, especially with Campbell's going up now 2 scores. I feel like if you don't get a touchdown here, it's going to be really tough here trying to work your way back into this game.
And then, as you say they get a holding penalty on the return.
And that's been the factor all season long. It's been penalties. And, you know, we said earlier on the year it was Cheyenne Central who has really kind of put a lot of penalty yards on themselves. And then when Thunder Basin and Central played each other, it didn't really look like that. There wasn't as many penalties from what it was previously. And it kind of feels like Central's kind of cleaned them up. And right now it's hurt Thunder Basin. And what a game. It kind of feels like this game still should be all tied at zeros at some point.
Yeah, it's been more of the timing of the penalties for Thunder that's hurt them more than it has the Camels.
Hudson has the ball. He fires. Pass he's caught to Garrett Brewer. His big receiver out to the 30. He's still trying to spin, trying to get that first down, and he'll finally get brought down at the 33-yard line. Garrett Brewer had a wide open space, but it was quickly collapsed by Campbell County's defense. You know, and the one thing here is the Camels aren't really rushing much. They're only rushing 3. They've kind of put everything back, and that's because, you know, Thunder Basin is a pretty solid passing team.
Yeah, you know,
They've got 4 going this time. Xander Coombe goes up the middle, gets a first down. And the gains of about 3 or 4 on the play. It's first down and 10, brought to you by Shell Food Mart. Thunder Basin trying to get a drive going here.
Watching some of the players out there, sorry, Derek. Watching some of the players out there, you can see that it may start to be getting a little more chippy.
Hudson, ball out over to Coombe. Coombe going up for about 2 yards, 2nd and 8.
Yeah, no, what I was going to say there is I feel like the reason why it's even more important, not only for Thunder Basin to get a score here on this drive, it's just if they fail to score a point here, it's just going to turn their offense more one-dimensional, getting into late in the fourth quarter, trying to force the passes down the field here. So if Thunder can get a score and keep this close, I feel like it's going to be a big help for their offense going into the fourth quarter of this game here.
Absolutely. You know, momentum is a real thing.
Yeah, absolutely is.
And one of the big things here, you know, we've been talking about Hadley Hudson in his passing game. He throws, or his total all-purpose yards is up to 1,600. Hudson goes down. He's sacked. Nowhere near. And it's a sack here for Campbell County. It just feels like that offensive line has taken punishment, and Lucas Belfons comes away with a big sack. And I know we've talked about player of the game. We're looking at James Hunn right now, and Lucas, my goodness, defensively, he has made some big stops. And if we're really going to be talking maybe a defensive guy or an offensive guy, right now we're looking at James or Lucas.
Shout out to Lucas Belfons. He refereed junior football for us this season.
A 4-wide outlook here. Here's Hadley Hudson. He cuts back, rolls, passes. Not going to go down. Now he's going to take it past to the 35. He's still on his feet. Cuts back to the 40. Rocks back to the 45, and he'll finally go out of bounds.
A little bit of a late hit there on the sidelines. I believe the player might be down on the sidelines for the Camels there.
Yeah, and Thunder Basin's probably actually lucky they didn't get a holding penalty there too.
I don't see anyone down, Derek.
On the sidelines there. He kind of dove onto the sidelines at the end of the play and was on the ground there for a second.
And you got him right back up.
They're going to go for it.
I
absolutely would.
I mean, you're 4th down at 2. You're down by 2 scores. You're in the 3rd quarter. You have 47.7 seconds left to go. You're in the 3rd. You're kind of running out of chances, and because we're at 47 seconds, we're going to keep it here. We'll hit our sponsors in a moment on our halftime or on our break. When you kind of look at this team right now, it kind of feels like, one, it's been the difference. Camel's offense has been moving the football the way it needs to. Now, for Thunder Basin, Hadley Hudson has been moving the football the way it needs to. Xander Coombe has made some big plays. You look at Garrett Brewer, he's made some big plays. Tavin Young. And it just kind of feels like each of those big plays have just been put back down because of penalties.
Yeah, it's like every time they take 2 steps forward, it's 3 steps back. And, this could be, looking back on the end of the game here, this could be one of the plays of the game here. Thunder going for it on 4th down late in the 3rd here. If they can get a new set of downs here and get a score, this is going to be a big play looking back on this game.
This will be the 2nd time they go for it on 4th down. Last time it was a stop for the Camels, and that was even closer to the 30-yard line. This one's going to be at the 45. They're 2 yards shy of the first. Hudson's going to get the ball, hands the ball off over to Garrett Brewer. He cuts back out to the right side. He has enough for the first down. Cuts back left. Gets all the way down to the 45, close to the 40-yard line. And that is a 1st down and 10 here for Thunder Basin, brought to you by Shell Food Mart. And referee's going to get in there quickly to get that football away. With as much chippiness has been going on, you're moving quickly if you're an official.
Yeah, sidelines are not going to be your best friends tonight. It's going to be the ref's job to make sure that players are getting back onto the field and out of the opposing team's sidelines quickly here.
Once again, we're here at the Fisher Sand and Gravel Sports booth. 2 locations locally to serve you in Spearfish and in Newcastle. Going to get the ball over to Xander Coombe. Coombe still on his feet, rolling and bumbling. He'll get all the way down to the 35. And, man, he looked like Saquon Barkley for a second. He just couldn't go down.
Looks like we got some lagginess with the time here on the
22 seconds left to go. Hudson's going to get the ball back to Coombe. Coombe finds a little bit of some real estate, and he'll get all the way down to the 25-yard line. And that's another 1st down and 10, brought to you by Shell Food Mart with 14 seconds. Clock does roll. It does not stop off of a 1st down. Hudson's going to get the ball. Hands back off over to Coombe. Coombe tries to go right back up the middle, and he won't be able to get anything there. Gains of about 2 yards. It'll be 2nd and 8 when we go into the 4th quarter. It's 14-0. Campbell County leads over Thunder Basin as we head to the 4th. Derek, you ready for 4th quarter action?
Absolutely. Thunder looking to get their first points of the game, bring it back within 1 score. Both teams getting a little chippy. Sidelines are fired up. This is turning into a classic Thunder Basin Camels game here.
Absolutely is. Well, we're going to go ahead and we will take a timeout, and we'll be right back here with more of the Battle of Gillette here on 97.3 KAML FM.
Listen up, folks. It's Kelly from TNT Guns and Ammo, where we've got more gear than a tackle box at a fishing convention. Oh, wait, we're not a fishing store.
Are you nervous?
Craving pizza, chicken, and all your favorites in one place? Round up the crew and head to Pizza Ranch. Dig into our legendary buffet. Fresh pizzas, crispy chicken, hearty sides, and our famous cactus bread.
Hooray!
After you fill your plate, hit the Fun Zone Arcade. Packed with games for all ages and loads of prizes. Great food, great fun, all in one place. That's the Pizza Ranch way. Pizza Ranch. Right on in. Saddle up. Eat well. 1000 West 2nd Street next to Thunder Basin Ford.
Fisher Sand and Gravel has you covered for all your projects, from large to small, commercial and residential, with 2 locations, the State Line Quarry in Beulah and the Newcastle Quarry. Competitive pricing serving the area with over 50 years, with great product, knowledge, and service. Call them at 605-642-5760 and see them online at FisherIND.com.
Going to get the ball. Here's Hudson. He's going to make the catch out over to Garrett Brewer. Brewer is going to find a little bit of a roll out to the 5, out into the end zone. Touchdown, Bolts! It's 14-6 now. Garrett Brewer cutting out from the 10, getting out to the 5, and getting in, rumbling and bumbling to the end zone. We have got a 1-score game again.
Oh, was I not on? That's a great job by Thunder Basin there. That's a great drive to steal a little bit of the momentum back from the Camels.
So Diego Beza getting ready to kick this one away. Ball down kick is on the way. It's high and long. It's good. There's a flag that flies right there at the very end. Does it ever fail for a flag?
There's been a lot of them today.
For breast cancer with those pink flags tonight. I think maybe they're just really trying to spread the awareness, make sure all the fans and all the people watching on our streaming services just really know what what's going on tonight.
11:50 left to go. It is a personal foul on Campbell County.
You know, I feel like even more than the points, that is just a huge momentum swing for the Bolts, you know. With everything that's been going on with the personal fouls and the chippiness, I feel like that is just the exact drive that you needed to make sure that you tell your team and your fans that you're still in this game and that you're not just going to roll over for the rest of this fourth quarter.
And now it's going to be fun to see how the Camels respond because they had all of the momentum. And I'm sure at 14-0 after their second touchdown, I'm sure they thought, they're like, okay, time to stick it to them now. And then Thunder Basin just basically told them that we're not going away.
Thunder Basin basically said, hey, we're going to put up a score right here with a 2nd and 8. And Garrett Brewer takes it to the house. Hadley Hudson, his first passing touchdown of the day, tacking on number 13 on the year. It's 11:50 left to go here in the fourth quarter. 14-7, Camels lead.
You know, if you're the Camels here, I feel like you can't get too antsy here. I feel like you're still ahead by a score. Don't try and rush down the field and get another score quick to kind of build some of that momentum back. I feel like you have to stay calm and collected, trying to get a good drive together and burn some time off the clock.
That's exactly what I was going to say. Use as much time as you possibly can right here and get a score. And whether it be a field goal or a touchdown, get some points on the board while burning at least half of this 11:50 that's left on the clock.
And it's a booming kick, and that ball's going to go right into the end zone and down for a touchback. Well, it's 14-7 here. Campbell County, obviously, right now, this is a big drive for them. They've scored in every single drive they've had the football here in the second half. Does it continue, or can Thunder Basin's defense figure something out? That's going to be the big question. What does head coach Trip Pecula have defensively set up here?
It'll be interesting because what's the adjustment that they make off of the wide open touchdown throw, off of the read option one that went 83 yards for the score with James Hahn.
Thunder Basin look like they want to rush 4, actually rushing 5, trying to put pressure on Coulter Lang. He picks up, he fires out to Ethan Masteller, and a pass is going to be incomplete down at the 40-yard line. It looked like it was going to be a fight right there till the very end, but that pass just thrown over the head of Ethan Masteller.
You know, I think that hidden boom mic I was talking about earlier there for the Camels, they must have heard me and said, forget that. We're going for it on 1st and 10 here, trying to get a quick score, but just a little bit off target there for Camels quarterback here.
I don't mind. I somewhat don't mind a shot play on 1st and 10 right there.
Yep. 11:44 left to go here in the fourth quarter. 14-7. It's Campbell County leading by 7. Those two to get on our radio dial. You have turned to a great one, 97.3 Camel FM, right Gillette. Coulter Lang going to get the ball. It's a quick speed option. Out over to James Hahn. He cuts back to the 20-25 and finally gets brought down around the 26-27 line after he's tripped up. 3rd down and about 3 on the play.
Look for the Camels to potentially draw the Bolts offside. The Bolts kind of did a good job of that in the first half. Camels trying to change the snap count here in the second half. Already got the Bolts to jump off sides once.
Yeah, and they ran a great play there to be able to put themselves into a 3rd and manageable situation where they can try a hard count.
Trying to draw the hard count. Wow. Coulter Lang going to get the ball. Fires. Pass is caught out to his receiver to the far side, and he's not gaining anything. He's completely blown up. Dane Wasson on the catch.
Bolts were all over that. Great tackling there. Kind of had a second where he could have maybe made a move, but Bolts defense swarming to the ball and doing a good job of putting the Camels here in a difficult situation. Looks like they forced a punt.
How momentum can swing.
Momentum kind of feels like it has been shifted just a little bit. It's still a 1-score game, though. Campbell County leads 14-7 with clock rolling at 10:30 to go. Getting ready to punt this football away. It's a high snap. It's a beautiful punt. Wow, one of the best punts we've seen all day. That ball's going to bounce at the 20, gets down at the 10, keeps rolling, and that ball's going to be spotted at the 6-yard line.
You want to talk about flipping the field. He got that thing rolling end over end. That bounced at the 45-yard line all the way down to the 6. Unbelievable punt.
What a punt.
You know, after some questionable punts here in the first half, I feel like kicking into the wind a little bit for the Camels has been a lot more beneficial for their punter. I'm sure he definitely enjoys kicking with the wind rather than against it.
Hey, player of the game now? No.
The wind, yes.
Hey, we've got some news for you. Know, obviously Hadley Hudson had jumped into the player of the game strands with picking up that big touchdown from Garrett Brewer as well. So we've got some nominees now. 2 to the right side, actually trips to the right side. Hudson, he's going to fire. Pass is caught to Tavin Young. He's immediately met at the 10-yard line, though. Going to get brought down quickly.
Pick up about 4 yards, though. Smart play.
Looks like Dane Wasson on the tackle, which is a little different. Dane Wasson is normally not a defensive guy. He normally plays just the offensive ball, but he's rolling some defense today. Got trips to the left side, one to his right. Hudson fires to the slant route to Brewer. Pass is caught, and he will make it all the way down to the 24-yard line. Draven Vandam on the tackle. Clock still rolls, 9:43 left to go. The moon's kind of shunning away from us today. It's like I don't know what type of moon that is, honestly. It's like a line in the middle of it. Maybe just a cloud or something that's covering it right now.
A little bit of confusion here, looks like, from the offense. The Bolts here substituting some players out.
Trips to the left, fires, passes caught to Tavin Young. He'll be stuffed up in the backfield, though. Nowhere to go. Campbell County snuffed that play up like it was white on ice bread. I don't know where I was going with that one. I don't know. 14-7, 9:07 left to go.
Like it was Jolly Ranchers on wheat toast.
Yeah, I don't even know where that one was going.
I like the idea there for the Bolts, but just can't really afford a negative play right now with the field position they're in. Let's see if they can pick up a good chunk here to make it a 3rd and manageable.
So 8:48 left to go here in the 4th. 14-7, one-score game. Thunder Basin still looking over to the sideline for head coach Trent Picula. Got a couple wide sets. Going to get the ball. He's going to keep it himself. He's going to roll up the middle and really gains back to the original line of scrimmage.
You know, you got to give credit to these Camels defensive linemen. They're playing very disciplined football right now. Not really falling for the play fake, and they're watching Hudson very well. You almost wonder if they maybe slow it down just a tick, if they can maybe get a little bit more production here on these quarterback draws.
Well, it really helps them on the quarterback draw that they have an athletic running quarterback themselves.
Hudson steps back out of the pocket. He looks out the 20-yard line. Now he's going to cut back out to the 25, cuts back to the 30. He bullies a man looking for a first down, and I think they're going to say he's a yard shy. And it's 4th down and 1, but talk about Hadley Hudson literally trying to truck a man.
This is interesting now if they decide to go for this.
I think you got to.
Yeah, you're probably right. There's still 7:33 left, but they're deep in their own.
Plenty of time.
Not necessarily deep in their, but I mean on their own 31. But looks like they're going to go for it.
4th down and about a yard to go, trying to draw the Camels off sides. Thunder Basin said they got him, but they do not throw the flag. 7:15 left to go, and a timeout, Thunder Basin. It's 4th down and 1 to go. It's 14-7. Thunder Basin calls their 2nd timeout. They've got 1 timeout left here in the 4th quarter in the 2nd half. We're going to take a break. It's 14-7. Campbell County leads here in the Battle of Gillette.
Listen up, folks. It's Kelly from TNT Guns and Ammo, where we've got more gear than a tackle.
Save locally at Trends Furniture.
Strands Lawn Care is more than a lawn service. We're on a mission to empower lives and enhance landscapes. Our team is committed to craftsmanship, consistency, and care, bringing out the best in every property we serve. Every blade, every detail, every visit. We care deeply about getting it right. Check us out on our Facebook page, Strands Lawn Care, LLC, or call us at 307-682-LAWN. That's 307-682-5296. Strands Lawn Care, service with excellence.
Well,
Score big this fall with BlackRock Advanced Medical Imaging. Our state-of-the-art X-ray.
Got commercial going, and I can't hit buttons today, apparently.
So they're still going for it on fourth.
It's going for it on fourth. Sarah Coombe, he's going to go up the middle. He's got the first down easy.
Little,
That was in a shotgun formation. Xander Coombe was about maybe 3-4 yards back, and he was able to tack on the yard that they needed. And it's first down and 10 here for Thunder Basin.
Too bad you can't run the tush push here in high school ball.
Yeah, looked like he might have had some room to run, but just kind of fell forward a little bit, but able to get that first down.
The tush push, we'll jump into that story in a moment. Hadley Hudson, he's going to
trick
play from Blake Edwards. The pass, it's caught! It's a diving catch to Blake Edwards! My mama! A trick play for Thunder Basin. Gary Brewer, he threw it all the way to Blake Edwards.
That's the type of play that
That's what
Thunder
you needed.
Needs. Now they got to capitalize here. Got Campbell's reeling back on defense. Got to stay calm here. Don't get too trigger happy here.
A trick play. Trips to the right side, one to his left. And Hadley Hudson's going to send a man in motion as Coombe. He fires out to Tavin Young. He's just going to drop the football. Incomplete. Man, kind of go back to that trick play. And I really wish I had my replay going right now because, man, that play was insane. You have a nice trick play. Hadley Hudson gets it out over to Brewer. It looked like it was Edwards, and then I saw Edwards wide open at the 30-yard line.
That was the old halfback pass.
It was like, the great halfback pass. And that play, a lot of times, is hard to run, especially if you don't have the arm strength, but Thunder Basin does. It strips to the right side, one to his left. Hadley Hudson steps back. He looks. He's going to cut inside the pocket now. Cuts back at the 30. Spin moves once, and he'll be down at the 26-yard line.
Thunder doing a good job of
third down,
driving down the field here, just kind of grinding out these yards. You like to see him maybe get a first down plus some to make it a little bit more of a first and goal situation here, but I feel like they're going for it regardless of how this third down goes.
Yeah, now it's 4-down territory, this deep into Campbell territory.
Third down, play action, fires, passes caught out over to Gary Brewer. It's a first down. Gary Brewer gets all the way down to maybe the 10-yard line, maybe a little bit more to the 8. And Thunder Basin in the red zone, brought to you by Shell Food Mart. Thunder Basin, trick plays. We talked about momentum swings. And with the 5:22 left to go, some trick plays and a nice slant route again to Brewer. Campbell's our Bolts are first and goal. Here comes Hudson. He fires. It's a high pass, and the pass is going to be incomplete. Looked like he was going to Brewer again, and it's second and goal.
Like the play call, just a little bit of a high pass there.
Second down and goal. .5:11 left to go. Clock stopped after the incomplete pass. If you're Thunder Basin, what do you try running here? Do you try just getting some yards, run it up the gut? As he's going to send Tavin in motion, hands off over to Xander Coombe, goes right up the gut and into the end zone. Touchdown, Bolts! Woo! And we're a PAT away from tying this game.
I like the Bolts. They're committing to their run game, not going away from it, forcing that Campbell's defense to stay honest there. And Campbell's clearly expecting another pass. Weren't ready for that run up the gut here, and you got to give credit there to Xander Coombe for running his heart out tonight.
Yeah, that's excellent play calling from the Bolts staff, because it's really easy when you're struggling running the ball. It's really easy to just give up on it.
Ball down, kick is on the way, and it is good. And we have a tied ball game here at the Battle of Gillette. It's 14-all and 5:04 left to go here in the fourth. And it feels like momentum has shifted. We'll be back here with more Battle of Gillette coming to you live here on 97.3 KAML FM, BasensRadio.com, and on YouTube on Basin's Sports Network.
Craving pizza, chicken, and all your favorites in one place? Round up the crew and head to Pizza Ranch. Dig into our legendary buffet, fresh pizzas, crispy chicken, hearty sides, and our famous cactus bread.
Hooray!
After you fill your plate, hit the Fun Zone Arcade, packed with games for all ages and loads of prizes. Great food, great fun, all in one place. That's the Pizza Ranch way. Pizza Ranch. Right on in, saddle up, eat well. 1000 West 2nd Street, next to Thunder Basin 4.
Well, taking a look at what we've got here, it is all tied here at 14 apiece. The Battle of Gillette coming your way. And you just can't ask for a better game, guys. 5:04 left to go here in this fourth quarter. Thunder Basin down in the whole third quarter. Hadn't been able to get anything else going. They have been the scorers here in the fourth quarter.
14 unanswered for the Bolts now.
14 unanswered. It was 14 unanswered for the Camels in the third, and it's been switched over. Thunder Basin and the Campbell County Camels all tied here. Battle of Gillette. We knew it was going to be a close one. We knew it was going to be good, and it's turned to even better. That ball is going to be kicked high, and Draven Vandam is going to pick it up back out to the 10, gets out to the 15, cuts back out to the 20, 25, and he'll finally get brought down probably around the 26, 27-yard line. 1st and 10 here for Campbell County.
Now, you know, Camel defense has been playing their heart, or excuse me, Thunder Basin, well, both defenses have been playing their hearts out tonight. That's a fair statement, but for Thunder here, this is when you really need that defense to try and step up and hold the Camels here and see if you can get a turnover on downs without, well, without taking too much time off the clock, maybe give your offense a chance here.
Two-wide formation here for the Camels. Trying to draw the hard snap, gets it out over to James Hahn, goes right up the far right side, and he'll be snuffed up quickly. It's second down, loss of about a yard. Shout out here to our sponsors, TNT Guns and Ammo, 5 miles east of Whiteack for our video sponsor, equipment sponsor, Gate Tech for all your gate needs. We're looking for our TCRI Energy Services player of the game. Supporting our youth, the Pizza Ranch every Tuesday night, 6:30 to 8:40. We've got Campbell County at 7:40 to 8:40. Thunder Basin.
One of you's burping, one of you's got the hiccups.
Pizza Monster got you too, huh?
Gosh.
I haven't even eaten yet, y'all. That's my thing. 4:15 left to go. Clock rolls. 14 all. Campbell County Bolts all tied back here at 14 apiece. It's been 2 unanswered scores for both the third and the fourth quarter for both teams. Coulter Lang steps back. He looks. He's sacked. Nowhere to go.
And he had the screen. That's basically a check down situation. He had it wide open, and sure, he only gained 3 or 4 yards on it, but now it's third down in a Walmart parking lot.
It is.
Oh man, that momentum we've been talking about all game for both sides. Thunder Basin kind of needing that momentum and how their season's been going here. It's all in their favor right now, and they have an opportunity here to help potentially close out this game on a 3rd and long.
Yeah, he had Dane Wasson in the flat wide open.
He had the tight end, too, kind of sneaking out there.
Jack
he had a couple options.
Dane Wasson, just that pressure by Thunder Basin. 4-wide outlook. Coulter Lang steps back. He looks. He fires down the middle of the field. He did Tiller at the 35-yard line.
Wow, short, but I got to imagine in the first. If you're the Camels here, I got to imagine you go for this. You can't risk giving the red-hot Thunder Basin offense the ball back here.
They're going to go quick.
Hard count. Watch for the hard count here.
Going to go quick here. 14 all. Coulter Lang trying to draw him off sides. They didn't get him. Thought they would. It's 4th down and about 2. Got to go for it here on the 4th. It's a high snap. And it's a quick kick. That ball is going to be bounced all the way down to the 20, down to the 15, down to the 10. And it's finally going to drop back at the 9-yard line. A good quick kick here from Coulter Lang. Something the Camels like to do each and every time. Well, I got to give a shout out real fast to my schools back home that I used to broadcast for. Bethany I graduated from, and Tuttle I used to broadcast for. Had a really great time with them. It is the final is 69-0. Tuttle wins. Tuttle's so good. They've been so dominant in high school football there in Oklahoma for so long. But yeah, no, a big shout out because it was rivalry day for them. and it just did not turn into well spots from there. Got a little bug joining me here in the booth today. Johnny Mickelson's new best friend.
Yeah, I'm going to name him Fred.
To the right side, trips over to his left. Hadley Hudson steps back, fires, passes, caught, no, incomplete. Garrett Brewer had it in his hands and just dropped it.
These are the plays that the Bolts got to make. At very least, you keep the clock running here. 2 minutes and 30 seconds left. You can't risk giving the Camels back the ball here in the fourth quarter. You want to try to, if you can't score, at least get it into overtime here.
Especially being this deep in their own territory, you got to move the ball a little bit so that way they don't give the Camels great field position.
Here he comes, Hudson steps back into shotgun, pump fakes once, he goes, and he's sacked to the back. It's a sack parade for both teams. Carson Eichscheid coming away with the sack. And it's third down.
Gonna get a
Campbell County's going to take a timeout here with the ball getting all the way put back at the 7-yard line.
Smart timeout by Garst there.
Big smart timeout. And that was going to be timeout number 2 for them. Both teams have one timeout left. It's 14-14. We will take a quick timeout. We'll be right back here with more of the Battle of Gillette here on 97.3 KAML FM.
Save locally at Trends Furniture.
They give a better deal on better quality. They'll sell at a better price. They give a better deal on better quality. So good, you gotta say them twice.
The Mattress Center at Trends Furniture is a place you can shop in peace. Our non-commissioned sales team is here to provide outstanding service to get you a better deal on a new mattress or adjustable base to help you feel rested and energized. Trends Furniture offers payment plans on major brands like Beauty Rest mattresses. To get the best prices and a great night's sleep tonight, visit locally owned Trends Furniture at 408 South Douglas Highway.
At TCRI Energy Services, we know success starts with setting goals and working hard to reach them. That's why we're proud to support the athletes of Campbell County as they chase their dreams this season. Whether it's on the field or in the classroom, dedication and teamwork make all the difference. From all of us at TCRI Energy Services, good luck, athletes. Keep pushing forward, stay focused, and remember, every goal achieved is a step towards success.
Well, it's third down here in Lung. He steps back to his Hudson. He's in his own end zone. He does not fire. He gets out of it. And he will just get spotted at the 5-yard line. It's fourth down and a long way to go.
Stepping away from the football game for a second, can we agree that Trends Furniture tune
it's fantastic. I love it.
Like, that song slaps, as the kids would say these days.
Slaps?
Yeah. I think that's what they say.
No, they go 6-7.
Thunder Basin taking a timeout here.
Yeah, that's big.
So I wonder...
because you have 1:54 left to go. The whole thing is you've got to make sure everyone is set, ready to go. And so they're going to put 2 minutes and 2 seconds back on the clock here in the fourth. It's all tied here at 14. What you're playing for right now here with Trent Pecula in this situation is you're kind of looking at this one. You're like, one, we've got to punt the football. This punt has to be, like, all the keys have to be set up and good, which is why that timeout was called.
Just a thought. I would be very, very careful for Campbell County. A lot of times teams in this situation want to go for the block. The thing is, if you don't block it and you hit the punter, Thunder Basin has a first down. So it's going to be interesting to see what they do here.
Tied here at 14. It's fourth down and long. The punter is on the football field for Thunder Basin. It's a kick, and that's a spot that's going to be bounced down at the 30, and will finally get dropped down at the 35-yard line. Campbell County has great field position with 1:53 left to go in the fourth.
Derek, that's exactly what I was talking about, where you get backed up like that, and now they punt the ball, but Campbell County has the ball in plus territory now.
Yeah, and unfortunately for Thunder, where they had the win advantage in the first half, not having that in the second half here is showing to be a pretty big disadvantage here.
Been a pretty big disadvantage. Here we go. Coulter Lang going to get the ball. He rolls out over towards his left side. He cuts back out over to his right. Cuts one more out to the 30. And he's finally going to get brought down. The one difference thing here is Campbell County, they had a kicker in Carson Eichscheid who came away with a 25-yard field goal to beat Cheyenne Central, and they won that one 13-10. So they do have a kicker. James Hahn will get the direct snap. He goes right up the middle, and he'll get all the way down to the 20-yard line. First down and 10, Campbell County.
You know, you never want to let a team score here, but you almost got to wonder if the Camels, with a minute and 26 left counting, if Camels score here, that might even be better for Thunder Basin to give them some time on the clock to maybe figure something out and get in the end zone here. But
you also wonder too if Thunder Basin or when they're going to use that timeout.
Camels have the timeout.
Camels have the timeout. There's no timeouts left for Thunder Basin. Goes up the middle, and that's going to bring up second down here. That's the hard part. That's why that timeout was so big, is because there's 53 seconds left to go. Thunder Basin has no timeouts. Yikes. Camels have one timeout. It's either going to be a going for it situation or they're going to set up for a big field goal. It's second down and about 7 to go. Ball spotted at the 15. Steps back. Here's Coulter Lang. He's going to go right up the middle. Cuts one, and he's going to get brought down at the 5-yard line. And that's a first down and a goal for Campbell County.
So the clock is going to stop until the sticks are set now. Once the sticks are set, clock goes.
There's 29.8 seconds left to go, and I think Campbell County is going to take a timeout. Never mind, they're not.
So I would imagine... No.
Maybe they are.
No, I believe they are trying to take a timeout.
Yep.
I think they were trying to get the ball set, so 26.3 seconds left to go here in this fourth quarter. We're going to keep it here. We're not going to send it to break. Don't want to miss any of this action here. You've got a game that this is going to come down to the ending spots here. You're either getting the ball into the end zone, trying to waste as much time on the clock. You've wasted your timeout, so right now you're really not going for a field goal situation.
If they want to kick a field goal, if they want to take a couple shots at the end zone, that's fine, but they're going to have to throw it.
They're going to have to.
And Coulter Lang has to be incredibly smart here and not take a sack, otherwise we're going to overtime.
So they ended up actually putting 32 seconds back on the clock. That kind of changes the game plan just a teeny tiny bit.
Yeah, I know you're at the 5 here, but again, I don't know. I'm not the coach. I'm in the booth, so I would have maybe saved that timeout and maybe tried to line up for a field goal here.
First down and goal. Coulter Lang in the shotgun formation. A prone formation set here. No one has any timeouts. And
false start
does fly. And if that's a false start, that's going to push him back 5 yards. James Hahn had the direct snap, and it's a false start. That's 5-yard penalty.
I would take a shot at the end zone here.
Take a shot, yeah.
And if they want to run the ball, the thing is, if they wanted to try to run the ball, you could run up and spike it. And you don't have to. There's no 10-second runoffs in high school ball, so you don't have to worry about.
There's no timeout here. I'm surprised they're all coaches on the field there.
Well, yeah, that's kind of what I was shocked about too, especially because it was a penalty. I mean, it was a penalty, but no one has any timeouts. It's 2 to the left side, 1 to his right. Coulter Lang in shotgun, steps back, he looks. He's going to fire into the end zone. The pass is caught! Oh, my mama! Ethan Masteller! He makes
out of bounds.
He does it! He's out of bounds!
Called out of bounds.
Ethan Masteller about just had the play of a century here at the Battle of Gillette. But
Great
the official says no, sir.
The vendor did a good job of keeping his head back towards the ball and just working him towards the sideline there.
Garrett Brewer, a good defensive play. And there's 25.9 seconds left to go.
That's a smart offensive play call, though, because it gets the ball out of Coulter's hands quick.
Yeah, it did. It's second down and goal still. My goodness.
Chase, I was there with you. I thought he caught that there in the end zone.
Well, yeah, I saw it, and then
I was looking at the line judge there.
Coulter Lang is going to get the ball. He's going to cut it out over towards his left side, trying to cut inside. He's going to get knocked down. And does he get out of bounds? No, he doesn't. Clock keeps rolling.
They're going to have to get up.
There's 15 seconds left to go. They got to spike it quick.
12,
There's 11 seconds. 10 seconds. They're set up. Coulter Lang's going to get the ball. He spikes it down with 7.3 seconds left to go, and it's 4th down.
Oof. Oh, man.
Carson Eichscheid looks like he's coming in to kick a field goal, and this is not going to be an easy kick because they took that football and they went too far to the left. It's no longer going to be just a shot right up the gut. It's going to be a little bit further. Looks like a 25-yard field goal. 27. I was too shy. For all the marbles, 7.3 seconds left to go. The ball down. Kick is on the way. Kick is high. Kick is long. And the kick is good! The kick is good with 3 seconds left to go. The Camels have taken a 17-14 lead. Oh my goodness!
Wow.
Carson Eichscheid, and that kick could have been good from 40 of how much power he put on.
That was a great kick.
Yeah,
great kick.
Decided to go for the power kick and just drilled it through, rather than trying just to feather it in there. 3 seconds here. I imagine the Camels just do a little bit of a pooch kick and force the.
Yeah, there's really nothing you can do with 3 seconds. 17-14. Campbell County, Carson Eichscheid. And we were talking about players of the game. My goodness, we might be back with a kicker. That would be his 2nd player of the game this year. 17-14, Campbell County leads over Thunder Basin. And this has been a dogfight till the very end. It kind of felt like overtime festivities. But with 3 seconds left to go, your overtime festivities have turned into a no statistics.
Yeah, it was almost a disaster with Coulter Lang not getting out of bounds.
Staying in bounds.
There's somebody laughing into your crowd down there.
Someone. Hey.
Okay, go put it back.
Can you go grab that crowd mic?
They took them.
How do I put it back? The clip won't go up.
And here comes the kick. It's going to be a booming kick out for a touchback.
I got it.
Okay, go put it back. Hold my stuff.
They're messing with it down on the.
We apologize there, folks. Some young students took the crowd mic. That's what you're hearing in the background there. Chase is trying to
apologize.
Get back
I meant to hit my mute button, and I did not hit my mute button. They decided they wanted to take it off the railing, started talking into the mic. You can't do that.
No.
Anyways, back to football. It's 1st down and 10 with 3 seconds still left to go on the clock because he did get back to the touchback. Can you go make sure he's able to get back in? I don't know if that door's unlocked or not. First down and 10. Hadley Hudson in the back. It's going to be a Hail Mary till the very end. 17-14. Hadley Hudson steps up out of the pocket, rolls back to his right side. He looks. He's got to throw the football, and the pass is going to be incomplete. And Campbell County is going to come away with the win. The final 17-14. Camels survive and move to 7-0 on the season. What a game, Johnny.
Yeah, that was crazy. You know, it was looking like for a minute that the Camels were going to run away with it. They came out hot in the 3rd quarter. Touchdown right away. But then Thunder Basin seizes the momentum and made it a football game. So credit to both teams, and especially Thunder Basin. It's hard being down 2 scores and being able to stay in it like that.
Yeah, it's definitely hard being down those spots, and we're going to go ahead and pull that crowd mic. Anyways, just a 17-14 win here for Campbell County, a very big game, very big one. I'm probably going to send Derek down, or Johnny, if you could run down and try to get Coach Garst so we can grab him. Also go with Carson Eichscheid as well. We want to kind of hear from him, see what he has to say as Campbell County takes the win here today A 17-14 final. We're going to go to a break. We've got interviews coming your way. We've got Coach Garst, and we will talk with Carson Eichscheid, and we'll talk with Coulter Lang, hopefully as well, too. 17-14 the score. And again, I do apologize for my unprofessionalism of trying to get my microphone from people not supposed to have it. So that would just, I can't do anything about that. I don't know why you pick it up. But anyways, apologize for my unprofessionalism on that. But it's 17-14 the final here. We've got post-game coverage coming your way after this. We'll be back with more of the Battle of Gillette.
Save locally at Trends Furniture.
They give a better deal on better quality. They'll sell at a better price. They give a better deal on better quality. So good, you gotta say them twice.
The Mattress Center at Trends Furniture is a place you can shop in peace. Our non-commissioned sales team is here to provide outstanding service to get you a better deal on a new mattress or adjustable base to help you feel rested and energized. Trends Furniture offers payment plans on major brands like Beauty Rest mattresses. To get the best prices and a great night's sleep tonight, visit locally owned Trends Furniture at 408 South Douglas Highway.
At TCRI Energy Services, we know success starts with setting goals and working hard to reach them. That's why we're proud to support the athletes of Campbell County as they chase their dreams this season. Whether it's on the field or in the classroom, dedication and teamwork make all the difference. From all of us at TCRI Energy Services, good luck, athletes. Keep pushing forward, stay focused, and remember, every goal achieved is a step towards success.
Listen up, folks. It's Kelly from TNT Guns and Ammo, where we've got more gear than a tackle box at a fishing convention. Oh, wait, we're not a fishing store. But whether you're prepping for hunting season or just like the smell of gunpowder in the morning, we've got you covered. Guns, ammo, reloading equipment, you bet. And don't forget our shooting range. It's open to the public and a perfect place to dial in before your big hunt. So grab your buddies, your boots, and your best aim and come see us today at TNT Guns and Ammo. We're 5 miles east of Wyandotte on Highway 51, and we're worth the drive.
Strands Lawn Care is more than a lawn service. We're on a mission to empower lives and enhance landscapes. Our team is committed to craftsmanship, consistency, and care, bringing out the best in every property we serve. Every blade, every detail, every visit. We care deeply about getting it right. Check us out on our Facebook page, Strands Lawn Care, LLC, or call us at 307-682-LAWN. That's 307-682-5296. Strands Lawn Care, service with excellence.
Craving pizza, chicken, and all your favorites in one place? Round up the crew and head to Pizza Ranch. Dig into our legendary buffet. Fresh pizzas, crispy chicken, hearty sides, and our famous cactus bread.
Hooray!
After you fill your plate, hit the Fun Zone Arcade. Packed with games for all ages and loads of prizes. Great food, great fun, all in one place. That's the Pizza Ranch way. Pizza Ranch. Right on in. Saddle up. Eat well. 1000 West 2nd Street next to Thunder Basin 4.
Strands Lawn Care is more than a lawn service. We're on a mission to empower lives and enhance landscapes. We take pride in every project, big or small, because your outdoor space should be a source of joy and beauty. Every blade, every detail, every visit. We care deeply about getting it right. Check us out on our Facebook page, Strands Lawn Care, LLC, or call us at 307-682-LAWN. That's 307-682-5296. Strands Lawn Care, service with excellence.
Fisher Sand and Gravel has you covered for all your projects from large to small, commercial and residential, with 2 locations, the State Line Quarry in Beulah and the Newcastle Quarry. Competitive pricing serving the area with over 50 years, with great product, knowledge, and service. Call them at 605-642-5760 and see them online at FisherIND.com.
Strands Lawn Care is more than a lawn service. We're on a mission to empower lives and enhance landscapes. From weekly mowing to complete property care, our clients trust us because we treat every lawn like it's our own. Every blade, every detail, every visit. We care deeply about getting it right. Check us out on our Facebook page, Strands Lawn Care, LLC, or call us at 307-682-LAWN. That's 307-682-5296. Strands Lawn Care, service with excellence.
Welcome back here with more post-game show coming your way. It's a final 17-14 Campbell County taking down Thunder Basin. A 27-yard field goal getting the job done here for the Camels. And it was a close game till the very end. And we even go back into this game where the first half, it was zeros. There was no scores. And then in the third quarter, it was 14 unanswered for the Camels and then 14 unanswered for Thunder Basin. And then a final field goal to win it that could have been good from like 50.
Yeah, kind of the tale of two halves for sure here. And even in the second half, you could have gave the third quarter to the Camels and the fourth quarter to Thunder. But just an absolute amazing football game to watch. I just want to give a quick shout out to all the amazing fans and the staff and the refs here tonight just for helping put this on. And, wow, just an incredible game.
Yeah, what an incredible game indeed. I mean, you said it best. A big shout out to all the fans listening, watching on basinsradio.com. We can't do it without you guys, so we appreciate your guys' support. And I mean, we love the fans out here. They having a fantastic time. Both crowds were fantastic, which we knew it would be. We knew both teams would have bringing out a great crowd. Mostly, it's 2 minutes away from where you live. Maybe, if you live inside Gillette, 2-3 minutes. So it's a perfect spot, perfect venue for a game. And it just ended well. I mean, you kind of look at this game. It was just you figure out ways to get the job done, and getting the job done in these certain keys was field goals at the end, defense coming up with big possessions, and then your offense figuring out ways to get the job done.
Yeah, we kind of said it in the first half. Whichever offense is going to get things together was going to be the one to win this game, and it ends up being the Camels here. But give credit to Thunder. They really figured it out there, end of the third, going into the fourth, and just a tough loss, man. And what an incredible win for the Camels, staying undefeated, able to grind it out. It wasn't a pretty game, a lot of defense-heavy game. You got some penalties, obviously some chippiness between the two teams, but you just couldn't ask for a better rivalry game in this situation.
No, you definitely couldn't. And it kind of felt like everything went to how we portrayed it in pregame. But we said, it's going to come down to the final moments. We didn't want a shutout game. Coaches didn't want a shutout game. Like, not a shutout, but a shootout is how I meant to put it out. I mean, Coach Garza didn't want a shootout. Pecula didn't want a shootout. We knew this game was going to be tough. We knew there was a lot of playoff implications into this football game, too, because now Campbell County winning this game, they stay undefeated. They have Sheridan next weekend. And next weekend is going to be big. Because you've got Campbell County, Sheridan, two undefeated teams going back at each other like a year ago it was.
Deja vu.
A deja vu moment. This time, except from being in Sheridan, it's in Camels. It's senior night. You want to try to win on senior night, and then the road test doesn't get any easier because Campbell County has to go to East, the final finale. Here's the difference for Thunder Basin. They've got Laramie next week. That's not going to be a cakewalk. That's going to be a hard game. You got to get that one figured out. So you got to kind of shake this one off as fast as possible because Laramie is going to try to get you while you're down. Obviously, Laramie had a big game against South today. We'll go over final breakdown in a minute for those games. And you'll look at that. Then the final football game of the year for Thunder Basin is Cheyenne South on Thursday night. Like, you just look at it, and it just kind of feels like there was so much writing into this football game that a lot of people really didn't understand.
Yeah, and and from a physical play standpoint, you're going to go back on film, and I think there's a lot to be happy about for Thunder, but this is just one of those losses where you just kind of leave with a bad taste left in your mouth when you were so close to beating that in-town rival, that division rival, and then just to lose again. This one, like you said, it's going to be tough just to kind of shake it off going into next weekend against Laramie, but I think there's a lot to be happy about if you're Thunder Basin. But again, it's just another heartbreaking loss here for the Bolts.
Definitely this one will sting for a little bit, but the sting has to last for 2 seconds. You can hold off on this one, and then you got to get back to play. I mean, that's some of the things that we'll talk with Coach Pecula on Tuesday. So that will be another good show. Again, that will be from Thunder Basin, 6:30 to 7:30. Campbell County will be 7:40 to 8:40 there at the Pizza Ranch. Again, if you want to come by, you want to watch the show live, you want to maybe try and throw some questions in, please come out. It'll be a great time. You'll love to watch it. Also, a new show that we've put together the Gillette Wild Coaches Show every Thursday. Or, excuse me. Yeah, Thursday. I'm like trying, I got too many shows in my brain right now, Derek, and I'm just like trying to go over all of them. But that's going to be every Thursday from 4 to 5. We'll be at Dickey's Barbecue Pit upcoming this Thursday. The following will be on Wednesday because we've got a football game on Thursday and Friday. So we're coming down to the nitty gritty.
Indeed. Still not quite used to that though. I guess Wyoming, you get some good weather in the fall, but it quickly turns to winter fast. It's not like back in California where you can get a bye week and have a little bit of a longer season here. But coming down to the end here.
You know, and it also kind of goes into a lot of different things because back home in Oklahoma, they're still playing football. Like, I was looking at the schedule for them. They don't even hit playoffs until later November.
Uh-huh.
You know, and that's how it's always been for me. Like, I'm used to calling 14-plus games a year. That type of stuff always goes down. And then now it's completely different atmospheres now. Now it's a like, you've got, here you have 9 games. Then it's playoffs.
It's a quick, fast season. You know, I think it's that's why I think when we were talking about it earlier at the beginning of the game, Thunder Basin having that real tough start of the year, whereas KAML kind of has an easier start of the year with their schedule, and then finishes tough. You know, hopefully, it's just really hard to start the season out tough with a couple losses because then you feel like you got to play catch up. Whereas if you're the Camels, kind of have that easy start into the year and allows them to roll. Obviously now 7-0.
Yep. Moves to 7-0 as Campbell County. Thunder Basin moves to 2-5 on the year. Well, we do have interviews coming up here in a moment for you as well. They are still down there. Johnny Mickelson, he's down there trying to get everyone wrangled up. We're either going to do phone call interviews or they're going to come up here. But we want to talk with them today because we want to kind of hear how things go. You kind of want to talk with them in the heat of the moment in this situation, rather than kind of just going where, you know, back on the Gillette game plan. Sometimes I don't get to talk with these people. So.
Yeah, and I just looked it up. So back my junior year, we won state in our division for California football, and that state football game was played December 1st. All the way into early December is how long the playoffs went here, and I believe we won't even be into November by the time the playoffs or state championship game is for here, right?
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, because we do... Like, literally, after this week, it's Sheridan, Cheyenne East for Campbell's playoffs. First round of the playoffs start on Halloween night. And then November 7th is the state semifinals, and the 15th of November is the state championship.
Yeah, so you're barely just getting into November there when you're going to be done with the season here.
And then basketball season starts right up, and you've got the Remax Gillette tournament that's going to be the first week of December, I believe. And then Thunder Basin is heading out to the Scottsbluff Invite, too. So a lot of big things. We're going to take a break. We've got interviews coming your way. We're going to go over some scores when we come back from this break. We're also going to take a look at what volleyball did today because they had a fun match as well against Cheyenne Central. So we will take a timeout. We'll be right back here with more of our postgame show. Brought to you by Helen's Food and Store. We'll clean it up. Indoor yard sales, secondhand, and more. We'll clean it up. Cleaning and moving services. Also, a big shout out to White's Frontier Motors. Again, our scoreboard sponsor, 444 Skyline Drive, Chevrolet, and GMC. We're going to take a time out. We'll be right back here with more of a postgame show. Battle of the Gillette. Camels win 17-14.
Save locally at Trends Furniture.
They give a better deal on better quality. They'll sell at a better price. They give a better deal on better quality. So good, you gotta say them twice.
The Mattress Center at Trends Furniture is a place you can shop in peace. Our non-commissioned sales team is here to provide outstanding service to get you a better deal on a new mattress or adjustable base to help you feel rested and energized. Trends Furniture offers payment plans on major brands like Beauty Rest mattresses. To get the best prices and a great night's sleep tonight, visit locally owned Trends Furniture at 408 South Douglas Highway.
At TCRI Energy Services, we know success starts with setting goals and working hard to reach them. That's why we're proud to support the athletes of Campbell County as they chase their dreams this season. Whether it's on the field or in the classroom, dedication and teamwork make all the difference. From all of us at TCRI Energy
Save locally at Trends Furniture.
They give a better deal on better quality. They'll sell at a better price. They give a better deal on better quality. So good, you gotta say them twice.
The Mattress Center at Trends Furniture is a place you can shop in peace. Our non-commissioned sales team is here to provide outstanding service to get you a better deal on a new mattress or adjustable base to help you feel rested and energized. Trends Furniture offers payment plans on major brands like Beauty Rest mattresses. To get the best prices and a great night's sleep tonight, visit locally owned Trends Furniture at 408 South Douglas Highway.
At TCRI Energy Services, we know success starts with setting goals and working hard to reach them. That's why we're proud to support the athletes of Campbell County as they chase their dreams this season. Whether it's on the field or in the classroom, dedication and teamwork make all the difference. From all of us at TCRI Energy Services, good luck, athletes. Keep pushing forward, stay focused, and remember, every goal achieved is a step towards success.
Listen up, folks. It's Kelly from TNT Guns and Ammo, where we've got more gear than a tackle box at a fishing convention. Oh, wait, we're not a fishing store. But whether you're prepping for hunting season or just like the smell of gunpowder in the morning, we've got you covered. Guns, ammo, reloading equipment, you bet. And don't forget our shooting range. It's open to the public and a perfect place to dial in before your big hunt. So grab your buddies, your boots, and your best aim and come see us today at TNT Guns and Ammo. We're 5 miles east of Wyandotte on Highway 51, and we're worth the drive.
And welcome back here with the Bowler post-game show here on 97.3 KAML FM, BasensRadio.com, also Basin Sports Network. Before we start diving into the scores and things, we've got Carson Eichscheid with us. And we got to talk for a second. Now Carson takes a knee. I see how that is. Man, Johnny, you not bringing him a chair? All right. Anyways, Carson, first off, let me put your mic on. Now we can talk. Lead us going to that kick. I mean, obviously that probably was the craziest adrenaline rush you probably felt.
Well, no, not really. I mean, it was the exact same spot as the kick against Central. Yeah. Same spot, same direction. It was awesome. It was a good feeling. They didn't try and take a timeout, try and ice me. It was a good feeling.
I know. I was like, well, they're out of timeout. So the last time they did this, it was a Central. They iced you, and you jumped up and down. You're like, I'm making this thing now. Yeah. So what was the mindset for you? Was it kind of the same situation, or was it a different feeling? Because one, it was 7.3 seconds left to go. If Coulter Lang, I mean, he stayed in bounds, and that kind of, I feel like that kind of messed things up for you guys just a little bit, but got that spike down just in time. Was there anything for you saying like, all right, we got to get this, we got to go?
No, not really. I mean, we had time. He got the ball out, spiked it. We were going to kick it no matter what, whether he got out of bounds or not. So,
yeah,
him getting down, spiking the ball was great, but just go out there and do the thing.
You know, it kind of looked like your leg power almost would have gone from like 50 yards or something, just like how much you just kicked it. When you're kicking that one, obviously you're kicking with the wind in this situation, not against it this time. I mean, that kind of led to big things because felt like in the first half, you know, obviously you guys going against the wind at the very beginning, and then you just kind of have to figure out ways as a kicker. Well, let's go more into that situation as I can figure out what I want to ask you. How hard is it, because we talked about this, to kick against the wind, like trying to push where you have 15 miles an hour wind speed coming at you?
It's a pain. You're going into it. You're really thinking just, I got to drive the ball, make sure it doesn't blow backwards.
Yeah. So this season, you've now come away with 2 walk-off field goals. How does that make you feel?
Pretty good. Pretty consistent.
Pretty consistent.
2 for 2.
2 for 2, absolutely. And what did you see from your team this so far in that second half? Because in that first half, everything was at 0. And so pretty much that second half, it was, you know, just a new ball game. What were the emotions like in the locker room?
We were high. We were going into it thinking, you know, we got them where we want them. I don't know why, but we felt it. And
got them where you want them, and it's all tied at 0.
Yeah. And coming out, we had all the energy, all the momentum, it felt like. And then when they hit the double pass, everything went downhill, and I was striving to keep our defense, our offense, our sideline, the crowd, everybody alive, because we went dead. We were sad. We were down. And we were still up.
Yeah.
I was baffled by that, but we came back once we started driving. Everybody, the energy came back. It was awesome to see.
Yeah, kind of like the tale of two halves. First half being very defensive focused, and then the second half feeling like a shootout, even though a low-scoring game.
Yes.
But, yeah, just a lot of crazy plays. Obviously, Thunder hitting the double pass and the walk-off field goal, which is always a great feeling for a kicker. But, yeah, this is just a really fun game to watch.
Was there any moment in this game that you guys, obviously, you said at halftime you had them, but obviously you were talking about heads going down, things like that. What were some of the words of encouragement that you had to say to your guys being like, hey, we're still up in this thing, like, keep your head up?
No, I just ran around saying, you look sad, you look sad. Why we're winning still. Why are you looking down?
Yeah.
Look at the field, cheer the team on. And I don't know, I was trying to get everybody going. I think I'm going to lose my voice by the morning, but it's all right. I got nothing else to do.
Doesn't sound like you're going to lose it.
Overnight it will go away, I promise.
Yeah?
Yes, sir, every week.
So on Tuesday, will you have it back?
Oh, yeah, Monday.
Monday you'll have it back? Monday? Well, obviously you guys get a big win today, and you have another big test coming up next week against Sheridan. When you look at this game, what are some big key things that you guys need to really work on going up against a Sheridan Bronc team that's still undefeated and heading into senior night?
I say disciplined eyes. Looking in the backfield, got our DBs beat a couple times, but they bounced back, did their job, caught our linebackers caught a couple times, and the D-line, we rotated really well, but they got to figure a couple things out in their stunts. But other than that, just a few little things. I think it's going to be a mindset game going into the same thing.
The receivers looked really solid today. It kind of felt like Dane Watson got the football quite a bit more than normal.
Yes.
I mean, what'd you kind of see from him or from your receivers as a whole in this one?
Everybody was excited. Ethan Masteller's back, so that was great. They were a little disappointed that, they might not get the ball as much with him back, but they're pumped. They're ready.
Yeah, the fun part is Coach Garce, said, same lineup, and I said, okay. Then I see Ethan Masteller out on the football field. I'm like, Coach, that was not the same lineup.
Yeah.
It was just kind of one of those things. So I was glad to see Ethan back. I mean, coming off an injury is really hard, but it kind of felt like he just made big plays. So he had some big wide open catches. I mean, I thought he made that catch in the end zone.
Everybody did.
But apparently I just stepped out, and I was like, man, that's craziness. When you look at those big plays that, one, your receivers have been able to make, or even going back to y'all's defense, I mean, your defense literally showed up. You were rushing 3, rushing 4, and then all of a sudden, then you just rush 2, and you're still able to get Hudson down. What does that say about the tenacity of the defense?
We got motors. We're going all the time.
Got motors. I love that.
Sure, just keep churning.
We're just motorboats, just
yes,
motoring
sir.
ever in, right?
Yep.
So what would be some quick keys for you out of this game? What were big things that you kind of took away from this game?
We got to come into it thinking it's going to be a dogfight, whether we want it to be or not. I kind of want it to be because those are fun like that one. But I'd say we definitely disciplined eyes on the defense side of the ball, and then having some optimism on the offensive side of the ball, and special teams coming out like chickens with their head cut off.
Chickens with that
yes,
head cut off.
And one thing I was going to say, too, is, man, from up here in the booth, the crowd looked awesome. But how did that feel being on the sideline with a packed house tonight?
It was awesome. It was cool to see. You got Thunder Basin students lying in the fence on the other side. It was a full house, I felt like.
On both sides.
Yes, sir.
It was an awesome atmosphere tonight.
It was fun. It was loud.
That was absolutely. What would you say your decibel system probably got up to?
No, I don't know decibels. I couldn't tell you.
Was it like up there where you're like your ears were just bumming and you couldn't hear the play sometimes?
Oh, no.
No?
No. I mean, I don't listen either. We just do.
He just knows.
We just do some hand signals that don't make sense half the time.
Yeah.
All the hand signals. Well, it works. Well, Carson, congratulations on a big win,
Thanks,
17-14 over Thunder Basin, and best of luck coming up on Friday against Sheridan.
Appreciate it.
Awesome. Once again, that's Carson Einstein coming away with the 26-yard field goal to win the football game here for the Camels. We'll take a timeout, and hopefully we have Coach Garce coming back. After this, we'll be back in moments.
Save locally at Trent's Furniture.
They give a better deal on better quality. They'll sell at a better price. They give a better deal on better quality. So good, you gotta say them twice.
The Mattress Center at Trent's Furniture is a place you can shop in peace. Our non-commissioned sales team is here to provide outstanding service to get you a better deal on a new mattress or adjustable base to help you feel rested and energized. Trent's Furniture offers payment plans on major brands like Beauty Rest mattresses. To get the best prices and a great night's sleep tonight, visit locally owned Trent's Furniture at 408 South Douglas Highway.
At TCRI Energy Services, we know success starts with setting goals and working hard to reach them. That's why we're proud to support the athletes of Campbell County as they chase their dreams this season. Whether it's on the field or in the classroom, Dedication and teamwork make all the difference. From all of us at TCRI Energy Services, good luck, athletes. Keep pushing forward, stay focused, and remember, every goal achieved is a step towards success.
Listen up, folks. It's Kelly from TNT Guns and Ammo, where we've got more gear than a tackle box at a fishing convention. Oh, wait, we're not a fishing store. But whether you're prepping for hunting season or just like the smell of gunpowder in the morning, we've got you covered. Guns, ammo, reloading equipment, you bet. And don't forget our shooting range. It's open to the public and a perfect place to dial in before your big hunt. So grab your buddies, your boots, and your best aim and come see us today at TNT Guns and Ammo. We're 5 miles east of Wyandotte on Highway 51, and we're worth the drive.
Strands Lawn Care is more than a lawn service. We're on a mission to empower lives and enhance landscapes. Our team is committed to craftsmanship, consistency, and care, bringing out the best in every property we serve. Every blade, every detail, every visit. We care deeply about getting it right. Check us out on our Facebook page, Strands Lawn Care, LLC, or call us at 307-682-LAWN. That's 307-682-5296. Strands Lawn Care, service with excellence.
Craving pizza, chicken, and all your favorites in one place? Round up the crew and head to Pizza Ranch. Dig into our legendary buffet, fresh pizzas, crispy chicken, hearty sides, and our famous cactus bread.
Hooray!
After you fill your plate, hit the Fun Zone Arcade, packed with games for all ages and loads of prizes. Great food, great fun, all in one place. That's the Pizza Ranch way. Pizza Ranch. Right on in. Saddle up. Eat well. 1000 West 2nd Street, next to Thunder Basin 4.
Well, welcome back here to our post-game show as we are back here now with Coach Garst, with Derek Starkey with us as well, too. And again, Pizza Ranch every Tuesday night is the Gillette game plan. Besides the 20th of October, the week of the final week of football, we will have the show on a Monday. It'll be October 20th, same time. But, I have literally, Coach, like my week is now just completely packed that week. So with football to helping out with some 4-H kids, with Gillette, the Gillette Wild, and so that week's going to be super busy. But you guys coming away with a big win today. I mean, we kind of talked a little bit with Carson. I mean, getting a 0-0 ball game to halftime, I don't think any of us had pictured that.
No. Yeah, no way. I thought it would have been a lot higher scoring game.
So we knew both defenses were pretty solid, and we always knew that for you guys, your pass defense, your rush defense, we've talked about it a few times, has been there. But it kind of felt like this round it was penalties, and that's what we talked about again on Tuesday.
Yeah, yep.
It was penalties. Another, there were personal fouls after left and right. You have a 4th and 2, and now you're getting a false start. How do you eliminate those?
Like I told you, that Pizza Ranch, man, that's the $1 million question. Just keep emphasizing it in practice and don't allow it there. And we're still young. I know that's no excuse, but we are a very young team. Remember, we graduated like 8 seniors on offense. And so I saw some nerves that I haven't seen in a while. And so I'm going to test a few of those to nerves because, specifically the one on 4th down, Cohen is – He's not like that. He doesn't commit fouls like that. So that's out of character. And he just everyone, not Cohen, but the entire offense just looked a little amped up. So
speaking of looking amped up, I mean Ethan Masteller coming in. I mean getting his first start in a hot minute because he's been out for a little bit. How big was that for the team today?
Oh my goodness, what a game changer, man! They were following him with their best corner, and just his presence on the field. It was so great to have him back and. That pass rushing as well on 3rd downs, that kept him in the pocket. I mean, he didn't get the sack, but he was definitely an assist on a lot of those. So,
look at Garrett Brewer. I mean, he was everywhere as a quarterback, but also he figured things out in the receiving core. I mean, he had some quick slant routes, a quick post route, and he made man's miss quickly. He had that quick slant route to the end zone right there going into the 4th quarter.
Yeah, he's a stud. No, he's a stud.
When you look at that play and you go back into film, what were some things that may have been missed?
Yeah, so pursuit was god-awful. So it's a team game. I know it's easy to blame the corner that's on him, but there's 10 other guys that got to run to the football. And when you go watch that play, there's a lot of people walking. So that's an effort play.
So going back to your wide open guy, I mean, Cohen Metler just wide open, picking for daisies out there. I mean, what was the, like, obviously don't give us the play, but how did all that kind of transpire? Was there just, when you looked at the defense, did they kind of just push a little too much inside? What did you kind of see?
Yeah, it was our tempo finally worked in our favor. You know, we do bursts of tempo and random no huddle, and that one we caught them in zero, and they were not ready, and they didn't have it communicated well. And kudos to Coulter to see it, because what people don't understand, the average fan doesn't understand, is just because he's wide open, the QB still has his reads, and and Cohen was not the first read on that play so for him to see that was pretty cool.
Yeah, no, because there's like 1, 2, 3 reads, and he probably was maybe 4.
Yeah, I think he was third in that progression, but the play was to Ethan. We were gonna have him go head top that one, but he saw Cohen running down the middle, and so that was pretty awesome.
Wide open.
Yeah, I feel like just kind of talking in the pregame and looking at the first half to the second half, kind of the tale of two halves. Going into halftime 0-0, just both defenses playing with their hair on fire. Offense kind of taking a little bit of time to figure it out, and then the second half kind of felt like a shootout, even though it was a bit of a low-scoring game.
Yeah.
Just kind of going in, like, third quarter, you guys went up 14-0, and then Thunder kind of fighting back and then going all the way to the end there with the walk-off field goal. What were your thoughts kind of going into halftime?
Yeah, calm down. We've been in this position before, and we know how to finish. So that's no knock on anyone else, but we're a team of, I think we're 3 for 3 this year, so we know how to finish games.
Take us back to that final drive. I mean, coming away, Coulter Lang, I mean, I was talking with Carson about it. He got off. It looked like maybe he was going out of bounds, but he didn't make it out. Then you have Ethan Masteller, who looked like making a phenomenal catch right there in the end zone. And, I mean, take us back to that drive. What were the emotions? How was it as a coaching standpoint? What'd you see?
Yeah, no, us, not just me. Coach Holst does a great job, and we were like, let's just run it down their throats and make them stop the interior run. And I think we got 10, 20, 30 yards on that right down there. That penalty was that was bad. But we knew that we were either gonna run it in or we were gonna clock it and hit the game winner, and it worked out. So.
Going back, we haven't talked about James Hahn yet, and he came away with a big 83-yard touchdown that really kind of sparked an offense for the Camels. When you look at him, what is it about him that he's just able to just be a dude and just take it?
He's Cam Scatterbo Jr., man. That's what I call him.
I love that.
He squats 600 pounds as a high school kid. The dude is sneaky fast. You wouldn't think that stocky and strong of a dude has breakaway speed with a fast secondary with Thunder. So what an excellent press and cut that was. I mean, great blocking by the O-line. Coulter Lang lead blocking down there. I mean, that was a culture play right there. That's got me smiling right there.
Looking at both the running backs, they both kind of gave me a little bit of Cam Scatterboot vibes after watching the Monday night game. Both them a little bit stockier build, just real bulldozers there running the ball.
Dude, it's hard. Coming up and hitting him all game, man, that is hard.
Yeah.
He wears on you, man.
Now, coming out of this game, I mean, it didn't look like anyone was kind of shaked up or anything. Everyone coming out healthy throughout for what you know so far?
For what I know. See how Ethan's feeling after that one and a few others. But from what I know, I think we're going to be good.
So you guys obviously have Sheridan coming up on Friday. It's going to be a senior night round. We talk about homecoming distractions. It kind of feels like senior night, another big distraction. And it's not a bad distraction. It's more of you're trying to give your seniors, the best game possible, or you're trying to give them the best out possible as well. So when you kind of look at this game for senior night against Sheridan, what are some things that you're really going to have to make sure the guys kind of focus in on, not even just in a football way?
Yeah, eliminate distractions. Lock in, the culture around here is one game's not any more important than the other. Don't play the logo. It's all about us. We don't care who's on the other side of the football, and I think that's what allowed us to beat East last year. That's what allowed us to shut out Natrona last year, win big games. And so I'm not saying we're going to get it done, but we're going to freaking try, and we got to just, don't play the logo. A lot of teams play the logo.
Absolutely.
And including us. Look at last year. We did play the logo, and we just were. I've never seen us shell shocked. So, and I was looking into our guys' eyes, and they were like, "Oh," and it was a long game. So we just got to come out and have fun, enjoy it. It's senior night. We have nothing to lose. We don't have the 4-year win streak. We're not playing for win number 50. They have everything to lose. We can go out and just play. They're expected to win. We're the underdog. We're the young team. We're the team with 9 new offensive starters. Let's just go have fun, and we'll just give them our best shot, and we'll see where we land at the end. So.
Absolutely. Well, Coach, we appreciate your time, and of course, we will see you back on Tuesday with the Gillette game plan again from 7:40 all the way to 8:40. Great win, Coach.
Can't wait for some pizza.
Absolutely. Well, more to come post-game. We're going to wrap things up. Johnny Mickelson's going to join us again if he hasn't left us. No, I see him out of the corner of my eye. We're going to go over some quick score updates to kind of wrap things up, give our final thoughts, and say goodbye here from KAML Stadium. We'll be back after this.
Save locally at Trends Furniture.
They give a better deal on better quality. They'll sell at a better price. They give a better deal on better quality. So good, you gotta say them twice.
The Mattress Center at Trends Furniture is a place you can shop in peace. Our non-commissioned sales team is here to provide outstanding service to get you a better deal on a new mattress or adjustable base to help you feel rested and energized. Trends Furniture offers payment plans on major brands like Beauty Rest mattresses. To get the best prices and a great night's sleep tonight, visit locally owned Trends Furniture at 408 South Douglas Highway.
At TCRI Energy Services, we know success starts with setting goals and working hard to reach them. That's why we're proud to support the athletes of Campbell County as they chase their dreams this season. Whether it's on the field or in the classroom, dedication and teamwork make all the difference. From all of us at TCRI Energy Services, good luck, athletes. Keep pushing forward, stay focused, and remember, every goal achieved is a step towards success.
Listen up, folks. It's Kelly from TNT Guns and Ammo, where we've got more gear than a tackle box at a fishing convention. Oh, wait, we're not a fishing store. But whether you're prepping for hunting season or just like the smell of gunpowder in the morning, we've got you covered. Guns, ammo, reloading equipment, you bet. And don't forget our shooting range. It's open to the public and a perfect place to dial in before your big hunt. So grab your buddies, your boots, and your best aim and come see us today at TNT Guns and Ammo. We're 5 miles east of Wyandotte on Highway 51, and we're worth the drive.
Strands Lawn Care is more than a lawn service. We're on a mission to empower lives and enhance landscapes. Our team is committed to craftsmanship, consistency, and care, bringing out the best in every property we serve. Every blade, every detail, every visit. We care deeply about getting it right. Check us out on our Facebook page, Strands Lawn Care, LLC, or call us at 307-682-LAWN. That's 307-682-5296. Strands Lawn Care, service with excellence.
Craving pizza, chicken, and all your favorites in one place? Round up the crew and head to Pizza Ranch. Dig into our legendary buffet, fresh pizzas, crispy chicken, hearty sides, and our famous cactus bread.
Hooray!
After you fill your plate, hit the Fun Zone Arcade, packed with games for all ages and loads of prizes. Great food, great fun, all in one place. That's the Pizza Ranch way. Pizza Ranch. Right on in. Saddle up. Eat well. 1000 West 2nd Street, next to Thunder Basin.
And welcome back here with more of our post-game show presented by Helen's Store. Again, we'll clean it up, indoor yard sale, secondhand, and more. We'll clean it up, cleaning, and moving services. A big shout-out to our sponsors again, White's Frontier Motors, 444 Skyline Drive, Chevrolet, and GMC. Our first down's always presented by Shell Food Mart. Video sponsor, TNT Guns and Ammo, 5 miles east of Wyandotte. Equipment sponsor, Gate Tech. Player of the game, we'll go over that here in a second. For TCRI Energy Services. Game plan, again, every Tuesday night there at the Pizza Ranch. Well, joining us one more time, and whoops, that's why I was hearing some backlash a little bit.
Can you?
We've got. Oh yeah, I forget. Coach Garst doesn't like a loud.
There we go.
Loud earbud. So let's go over the fact here real fast. We're going to go over some quick score updates, and we've got some shocking ones. Or a shocking one that kind of happened, and we'll just kind of take it from here. Sheridan takes down Rock Springs 14-6. Now, the question is on this game, did they play people that would absolutely blow them out, or did they play people that was like second, third string guys that just trying to just trying to come in and get a win.
Typically, Sheridan doesn't do that, so I'd be incredibly surprised.
I'm wondering if there's injuries and something.
There could be, because they're a team that's pedal to the metal, and they play every game like it's
yeah, and that's kind of what Coach Garst was talking about off air with us too. So we'll kind of see on that. Johnny, what else we got going on?
Cheyenne East defeats Cheyenne Central 42-24. Interesting, that game was like 24-21 Central at one point. So a bunch of unanswered points by Cheyenne East to win that game. Kelly Walsh. So this is why you shouldn't ever take sports betting advice from me. Kelly Walsh defeats Natrona 35-25.
Well, that's a big one.
So if you ever hear me saying, I think I'm going to parlay this, I'd probably just do the opposite.
Do the opposite. Don't listen to Johnny Mickelson.
Don't listen to me when it comes to sport betting. I'm a disaster. Laramie defeats Cheyenne South 63-0. And obviously this game here, 17-14. One that I do want to mention, this I love bringing this up in 3A football because I think they're going to be a 4A team. Star Valley wins another game, 14-7 over number 2 Cody. That Star Valley program is really, really good. And I think eventually, due to enrollment with like Laramie, I think they're going to be playing 4A football before long, and that's an incredible program.
I think Star Valley or maybe Cody is probably going to be one of the next 4A squads.
Yep, Star Valley is 11th in enrollment. So as it stands right now, they're next, and they have over there in Afton. They have an incredible program. They do a really good job there.
It'll be interesting to see if they get to come over and. Obviously, with we've talked a little bit. We can talk this later because we kind of want to wrap things up. But Cheyenne South being one of those teams that it kind of feels like maybe they need to drop down to 3A, get back. Because, they won titles in 3A. So, I mean, it's just kind of one of those situations. So, just haven't won a game since 2019. Still haven't won a game as they get pummeled today as well. So, Laramie takes care of the business. So, we need to go over our TCRI player of the game and then also our final thoughts. Who are your guys' votes for?
The kicker.
Carson Eyeshine?
Yeah.
I mean, he came away with a big 27-yard field goal that, won the game. It's kind of hard to go away from that.
Yeah, I feel like he's probably – I'm going to go against the grain here. I feel like I'm going to go with James Hahn. I feel like he had the long touchdown and then really was their most consistent player on offense for the Camels, even in the first half where they really couldn't get any points on the board. I feel like he was just the most consistent thing that they went back to both in the first half and the second half. But if you're going to go the, flashy pick, I would probably say Karsten as well with the game winner.
Yeah, that game winner was really big. Getting the job done. But I agree, James Hahn. The whole momentum shift with the 83-yard run. That was the momentum. That was the shift. That was it. And so you kind of look at that, and obviously, Thunder Basin had some really big plays with Garrett Brewer, who made some big ones with Hadley Hudson. He found ways to get in. But I'm kind of on teetering on the point with James Hahn or Carson Eyeshine, and half of me kind of just wants to give it to both. Both of them played so good, but that 83-yard touchdown doesn't happen. I don't know where we're at in this game. No. I don't know if we're still at a 0-0 game. I don't know.
Momentum is a crazy thing. So obviously 0-0 game at halftime.
Yeah.
The Camels come out and score 14 unanswered, and Derek, you said it, Thunder Basin needs to score. And we were talking about it in a break, and I said if they don't, this is going to get out of hand.
Yep.
And
that's exactly
they snatched the momentum back and made this thing a game. And I can tell you from speaking to Coach Garst off camera, seeding is very, very important now moving forward. They've got Sheridan next, and they've got Cheyenne East after that. Seeding is important because he doesn't want, nor I'm sure do any of the players want to play Thunder Basin again. Because
absolutely not.
Because this was Thunder Basin's kind of had a struggling season. They're 2-5 now, so this was kind of like their Super Bowl, right? And they came out with some fire behind them and played this Camels team hard. I had said sorry.
No,
I had said before the game, I think this is going to be close. I think Thunder Basin's going to come out and play a good football game, and the Camels kind of got in their own way on some things. So I guarantee you they don't want to play them again.
No, absolutely not. And then one of the big things about Thunder Basin, they played teams close. I mean, if it wasn't for a second quarter of 2 straight turnovers for Thunder against Sheridan, that game would have been 7-0 heading into halftime. Cheyenne East, they had the lead. It just kind of feels like something just kept on going wrong for the Bolts, and now they're kind of figuring things out. And this team, even though they're 2-5, Thunder Basin could really make a long playoff run.
Yeah, and they're going to be in it. So the teams that are going to be out are probably going to be, it's going to be South and either Kelly Walsh or Laramie. So Thunder's going to be in. They're going to be...
Or Rock Springs.
It could be Rock Springs, too. Thunder's going to be either probably the 6th or the 7 seed, somewhere around there. Maybe the 5 seed, depending on... seeding is going to be incredibly important.
Game next week is going to be big.
That's going to be huge. That's going to be right here.
Well, it's not just this one. It's Thunder Basin and Laramie next week, too. That game's going to be home at Bolt Stadium. Well, I will not be on the call for that one. PJ Nelson and Reese Hagler will be up there. They'll be calling that football game. Again, we'll have it all live on the 106.7 The Legend at basinsradio.com. You can also watch on Basin Sports Network. Myself, Derek Starkey, I believe, will be joining us back again, and then maybe Johnny will come up and join, too. It might be another 3-man crew. It was a lot of fun, but
I liked our 3-man. I thought our 3-man crew worked. Like I said, it reminded me of like old school, like early 2000s or mid 2000s anyway. Monday Night Football with John Gruden and Mike Tirico and Ron Jaworski in the booth. Let's be those guys.
Absolutely.
If I had half of their success, I'd be happy.
All right, real fast, guys. Final quick thoughts on this game.
You know, I was talking to Chase earlier, right in the quick post game, or maybe it was during the end game break. But I think they're going to look back on film and they're going to see a lot of really good things. But this is just more of kind of that emotional letdown loss. Obviously, when you were so close right there to beating Camels, upsetting their undefeated season, and to just be so close, but to end up losing. I think there's a lot that the Camels did really well this game that they're going to look back at and be happy about. It's just a really unfortunate loss. A great game overall. I think any of the fans that were here in attendance for this game, they're going to be really happy with what they saw. But again, just that momentum shift that Thunder has. When they have the momentum and they're rolling, they can play with anybody, but they just need to do a better job of preventing the turnovers and the penalties. And like Chase said, I think they can be a scary team to play in the playoffs.
For sure. Thunder Basin has a lot of positives. They played the Camels. Camels are undefeated, right? And so that's obviously a tough opponent. You don't win all of your games if you're not a tough opponent. So the Thunder Basin has a lot of positives to take away from this game. You hate like moral victories. There's no such thing, right?
Yep. Yeah.
But they have a lot of positives to go forward and playing a very, very, very winnable game against Laramie next week.
Mm-hmm.
The Camels have a lot to work on. For an undefeated team playing a 2-4, now 2-5 opponent, that didn't go the way they planned it to, and they have one of the top 10 winning streaks in the country, not only in Wyoming, in the country.
Yeah,
coming up next week, and so they're really going to have to really work hard watching film, really work hard in practice, scheming, and the biggest thing with playing a team like Sheridan is they're going to have to do something in the game. They're going to have to steal a possession. They're going to have to figure out how to make Sheridan play left-handed. There's a lot of things that have to go their way against an elite opponent like that, and it's going to take a lot of work leading up to the game to make it happen. So probably a longer week for the Camels coming up
than Thunder.
For Thunder Basin.
Yeah. Absolutely. Well, playoff seedings, big implications coming up this week. Thunder and Sheridan on Friday night, Camels and Sheridan on Friday night. Thunder and Laramie on a Friday night. Both games at 6 p.m. Kickoffs there. My final thoughts here is Campbell County, man, they looked so good, and so did Thunder Basin, and both teams are going to be a big fight through the playoffs this season. I think it's going to be one team or not, we probably could see both teams in the playoffs going into the state semifinals. And depending on how the seeding is set, we might see both teams back at each other again, heading for a state championship, which if that's the case in the state semifinals, that'd be the first time ever that Thunder Basin and Campbell County really have ever met in a state semifinal heading to a championship, and be kind of crazy.
Let's just get them on opposite sides of the bracket.
And then go at it in the
championship game
championship.
against each other. Yeah,
I wouldn't mind a rematch based off of this game. It was a great game.
No, it was a fantastic game, and we want to thank everyone for tuning in, listening on 97.3 KAML FM. If you are watching live on basinsradio.com, or if you are watching on our YouTube page, Basin Sports Network. And again, if you like what you heard and things like that, go give the Basin Sports Network YouTube page a like, a follow, a subscribe, whatever you want to put it. I mean, I'm not worried about subscriptions. I just want the community to know we're here for you guys, and we love getting to bring all this action to your TVs. It's so fantastic. I love it. So,
if I could, I just want to thank you guys. I'm not a normal guest in this. I was trying to do stats. I do apologize to everybody that my stats thing didn't work, but I wanted to thank you guys for having me up here. This is really fun. I enjoy doing this. It's a fun hobby for me, so I appreciate it.
Absolutely. So from Johnny Mickelson to Derek Starkey to Chase the Horseman at Horsley, we will see you guys next time. Me and Derek and possibly Johnny will have the call back on Friday night at 6 p.m. KAML's first Sheridan. From the final time here from KAML Stadium, we will see you guys next time. Campbell County takes down Thunder Basin 17-14.
Thank you for listening to Campbell County KAML Sports on the Basin Radio Network. Today's event was brought to you by Bighorn Dental Clinic, Black Rock Medical Imaging, Shell Food Mart, Fisher Sand and Gravel, Powder River Dental, and the Pizza Ranch. Also brought to you by Soulmates, TNT Guns and Ammo, TCRI Energy Services, Trends Furniture, White's Frontier Motors, and Gate Tech. This has been a production of the Basin Radio Network.
.3 KAML FM streaming is made possible by Roto-Rooter. Fast, friendly, and professional service with expertise in septic and drain cleaning. Call them today at 306.